You can't even test. It's the lockout test. Nightmare grim, kick it back, super relaxed. Testing your slack, come and try, take a soft track. Try our patience, don't be lacking, we attack. Show us what you got, if you don't, take a nap. Dog like a dungeon, go hard, fuck a concussion. Grim nightmare, bad boys, you know we up to something. Now flying on the track, but I keep it grounded. Don't be testing my slack, can't even keep us off our track. Weapon in the attic, don't call me Marshall Mathers. We go crazy, you know it don't even fucking matter. Catch us in the lab with an even power scope. Hoes came in to kick it with us, we don't need no scatter hope. No pre-plans, we don't do that. Roll up in the raw zone, yeah we do that. Yeah, call up your boys, see where they at. But I doubt you gon' find them, cause they in the back getting bagged and tagged, and that's a fact. You can't even test. It's the lockout test. Nightmare grim, kick it back, super relaxed. Testing your slack, come and try, take us off track. Try our patience, don't be lacking, we attack. Show us what you got, if you don't, take a nap. With a big boy knife and a throat cut game. That it up, fucked up with that arrow brain. You know we do it dirty, but the ice stay clean. When you see us in the dark, unless the reapers coming for your mortgage claims. Call us an a-hole, tell us we're wrong, but at the end of the day, you know you sing along. Grim nightmare, yeah, that's the duo. Taking over this bitch, take a seat, Pluto. You can't even test. It's the lockout test. Nightmare grim, kick it back, super relaxed. Testing your slack, better snap back before you get a heart attack. Motherfucker, let's go. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, I had to cut the intro song because I just couldn't fucking wait for this show. How fuck are we all doing today? It's your boys, a Grim Ack Nightmare with Lolcow Test. How are we doing, brother man?
Doing pretty good, man. I'm in a really happy mood. You know, everything's been going swell today. I got some good rest. Got like 3 hours and 30 minutes of sleep. Good exercise. You know, I've actually been doing a lot of research on supplements for some fucking reason. So, I'm trying to get into nootropics, but I'm probably not going to be honest.
Yeah.
After enough research.
Did you notice something today?
War exclusive time?
No. I didn't accidentally leave you on mute this time.
Oh, that's new. Yeah, I'm joking.
I allowed you to have an intro today. It's definitely not due to my incompetence.
Thank you, man.
Just to me being a covert narcissist.
Yeah, thanks, Buggy. I'm joking.
Doug Savona with the $2 Nightmare! I didn't go as low as I should
that may be
have.
the reason why my headset broke.
I don't know, maybe.
I think I know why.
I feel like you should have got a better fucking headset then, to be honest with you. I feel like
I've had this headset for 6 years, dude. Oh my god.
Okay.
There we go.
Readjusted myself, sorry guys. I feel like maybe you know, you should invest in a better headset that can handle all that heat, all the spice, all the jazz. Someone asked for subtitles. No, there's no subtitles for me.
He's speaking Runic, guys. I'm sorry.
Dude, I don't speak no Runic, okay? Ooh,
trust me, dude.
Fuck me.
What the fuck?
I accidentally moved chat.
No, trust me, dude. Sometimes I need to I need a fucking subtitles in real life. You know, when we were talking at Fat Camp, there was 1 or 2 times where Keemstar came up to me and he was like, "What the fuck did he say?" And I'm just like, I have no clue. I don't know what the fuck he said.
Well, dude, at the end of the day, I don't know what else to say. Like, I'm speaking English. I'm speaking English, dude.
Fuck you guys, I'm just spitting English?
Yeah.
Is that what we're doing now?
Well, you guys wanted subtitles? Here you go.
Why'd you have to stretch it out like that?
It was an accident.
So stupid. fucking hate it. I love how we're keeping the donuts.
Super chatted $3.60. Have a great show, my guys. Love and respect.
The Alchenvau guys, appreciate you. Look, at the end of the day, we come in with the vibes, man. I can't help it, like, you know, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do?
I don't know.
Well, do I like fucking convert? Oh, I like to see my American Express. Haha. Like, what do you want me to fucking do? Do you want me to speak like that the entire fucking stream? That's retarded.
You know what? $20. He talks like that for the entire stream.
I don't think I can keep that up. Haha.
Why are you adding the haha at the end?
Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like you Americans just
haha.
Yeah, you just do that at the end of every sentence. I don't know.
You're
you laugh at your own jokes.
You're actually retarded.
Yeah, see, you laughed at your own joke there, so I'm correct. You finished a sentence with a haha.
No, that's not how that works. I didn't go haha. All right, that's different.
He's laughing at the end of his sentence.
Like
so he's doing a haha. So I just went ha. You know, but I laughed in American. You laugh at the end of every sentence you say, dude. What the fuck do you mean? I'm doing a perfect American accent.
All right. So you have been playing a new game that came out, and Glammy was actually playing it today.
I know you, but I've never played a game in my life. What's the game?
Oblivion.
Oh, dude, I'm oblivious to that game. No, it's fucking great. It's like a really phenomenal game. I don't know what to say because I kind of want to play it whenever we talk about it. Why are we I don't know if we can talk about it because I want to play it. I'll end up opening it up on the side menu and just playing it. It's so good. It's really, really good.
My god. To that degree, you can't just leave it for
fucking good
1
game.
second.
And I don't get to play video games, Grim, because, you know, some of us have to do the show plannings and stuff, you know? Some of us have to do the upkeep of the $2.5 million studio. Some of us have to actually look after it. What do you think? Want me to hire a fucking cleaner for it, bro? No, that's not good karma.
You know what?
I clean it myself.
I think you should hire a developer, all right, that makes a website for us, and then fire him right after. I'm joking. I'm
just gonna cover this thing up here until it's fucking.
No, I mean people get hired and fired all the time.
It's the other way.
It's a reality of life. I just wish it wasn't Baja. You know, Baja works his ass off, but you know, if there are rules, there are rules. I can't really defend it.
Fuck it, dude. It wasn't that bad. It was a joke based on. I don't think Keem knows the context. It was a joke that was made based off a show that someone applied to do. I can't remember if they did it on live or test, but they tried getting a show and then they added like a touch of racism in it because they're the dickheads. So they were being satirical based on what that racist asshole was suggesting. That's all they were doing. I don't know. Anyway, I don't want to fucking talk about that, dude, because like it's not my fucking say. I thought we were goofy, but at the end of the day, that's coming from my context. I don't have the full context in the situation, I guess. I wasn't awake for when anything happened. You're right. He'll probably be back. You know what I mean? It's Baja. The guy literally fucking is the... He's the magic carpet to Aladdin. You know what I mean? What's Aladdin without a magic carpet? Fucking a guy who walks around in a desert. Nothing.
I would know.
What I mean? No.
I need my magic carpet all the time.
Is that like code for drugs? That was happening now. The fame
no,
got to your head.
No,
Have you started sniffing the magic carpet?
That's the joke.
Is that like a joke for acid or something?
Thanks.
You taking acid
you know what?
now?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, no, I'm playing Schedule 1 in real life.
It's because you can't be asked to buy a different color t-shirt. You're like, oh, well, if I take this thing, it'll make me have a different color t-shirt. It's not how acid works.
This is my undershirt. Okay.
Undershirt. That's such a cringe thing to say. How old are you? Are you fucking 5? Do you wear a onesie?
How is that cringe?
Do you wear a onesie as well? You fucking nerd.
Have you ever lived in a hot climate?
No, I live in the UK. We don't know what hot is.
Oh, okay.
Like
so shut the fuck up. Sit there. Look pretty.
Wait,
all right?
Where do you live again?
Florida.
Florida. That's a you problem, but why you choose to live in that shit, though? That's crazy. You have so many states in America. You chose to live in fucking methamphetamines ground zero. Like, that's fucking nuts, dude.
Good point.
Don't you guys like fucking
name one good thing about Wales?
I'll name plenty of things about good Wales. All right, it's God's country. All right, that's right. I'm religious.
Wait, which
now.
God? Is it a persecuted one?
Obviously, it's the most persecuted one of all time. It's the Catholic God. it may or may not have been where Jesus really came back to life and went to party because Cardiff.
Really?
Yeah, because Cardiff's lit as fuck. Bro. You want a good
Wales.
night out, bro? Cardiff, right? And dude, shut up. Anyway, fucking. So you got them two things going for it. Also, we have good mountains and stuff, and some trees, and like all this shit.
Oh, yeah.
We're not a huge fan of deforestation. I know you fucking guys love that shit.
Oh
so,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for sure. Teddy Roosevelt, who's that guy?
Guys,
right?
if you wait, let me say something. If you guys want me to say something that makes me sound retarded to you normies, then fucking slap a donation, okay? Because I'm not fucking doing that anymore. All right? You fuckers.
Or twice. He says it like a retard.
You're a retard. The way you said is not the way I say it. You fucking retard.
Say it.
No, give me $5, Grim, and I'll say it.
Twice. Twice.
Give me $5, Grim, and I'll say it for you. You bitch. You pay daddy.
Here.
Oh,
Here.
slip daddy a
Here.
20. You fuck.
A 20? A 20?
We gonna test it out. Hell yeah, shy. No, come on. Come on. Give me it. You
Yeah.
fuck.
Oh, let me just.
Yeah. You fucking prick tease.
Here's your 20. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck your
I'll
mother.
pay you to speak correctly. Dude, let me educate you on l'anglais, okay? Let me educate you on anglais, okay? The ye old Englandy that is fucking where I live, okay? You fucks, alright? What I say is nothing but facts, and what I do is nothing but action, okay? I spit no lies, and I never not do action.
Can you translate that?
It means go fuck yourself.
Genitals super chatted $5. Say IT.
IT.
Thank you.
Diolch yn fawr, by the way, genitals. What did you want me to say?
Vi super chatted $4.99. Tortoise.
Right. Diolch yn fawr is tortoise, actually. It's not how you would spell it. I'm saying there's a spell. No, wait. Genitals. What did you want me to say? If you want me to say it or IT, I got you, dude. Or do you want me to say spaghetti? What's wrong with the way I say spaghetti?
Hold up.
Well,
It just hit me finally what this person's name was. I was like genitals, and I was like, oh, genitals.
you only just got that, dude?
It was like huge ass.
But, like, I don't want a fucking second, like, well, when is spaghetti being, like, a bad thing for me to say? When has that been something that you guys fucking take
You're
the
saying
piss
it right.
out of? Yeah, I thought so. Thank you.
You're right.
Yeah, spaghetti,
Yeah.
dude.
Tortoise, however, you're
Fuck
fucked
off,
on that department.
man. Whoa! So grass-fed did. I thought I'd do a free translation. You guys let me fucking translating shit.
baby.
Fuck you, Vi. Okay, like, you guys
So-
are fucking dicks.
Are we not going to talk about what's going on in the server? I know you kind of dismissed it, but like, I mean, I think it's a pretty big issue going on.
Dude, I think like it's an awkward situation, and it's definitely above our pay grade. I think it's shit what happened. It's gonna rectify itself because like it always does. I don't know, dude. It's not a good. This topic's not a good idea. I'm not a fan of the situation.
Okay. So since you want to make fun of Florida, and I'll allow it because I fucking hate this state. It's not like I was born here.
genitals. I'm not saying that word.
What are your thoughts on like how familiar are you with like Florida Man?
Oh yeah, to the point where we used to Google our birth dates and then we'd find out what Florida man we were.
Really?
Yeah.
That actually sounds pretty fun.
I'll tell you what I can't remember what mine is.
It's mine.
But I will Google it again. Wait one second.
Waffles super chatted $5. I'd quote midnight is saying. Or ever have. But Slay Queen.
Yes. Diolch yn fawr, Waffles. I appreciate you. You look, is the accent really that bad? Do I need to go to some fucking vocal therapy or some shit? Like
An American vocal therapist.
Like, do I have to fucking start sounding like American? What if I just fucking turn Canadian and said, "Hey, buddy, how's it going, guy? We're gonna look up with Florida man, I am, friend."
No.
What?
So for my birthday, it's Florida man
I thought we
encases
don't-
himself in concrete at governor's mansion.
Mine's something to do with an alligator. I can't remember what it was.
Fucking, he encased himself in concrete. What the fuck? That must be a horrible experience. The circulation must be fucked. You must have lost your legs that day. Good job, buddy. Well played. Fucking genius. And how long you gotta sit there until it like hardens? I actually don't know. How long does it take for concrete to harden?
Okay. I don't know, a couple hours, I think. But this one's mine. Florida man arrested for throwing the Bible at deputies.
Fuck off.
There's no way.
This may be blasphemous, but we're persecuted. I love that meme so much. I love that meme.
Blasphemy. Sister Butch will come and sort your fucking shit out, dude. On God.
Tomorrow, we should let Dead Score know to make a emote for that. You know, blasphemy or something like that. And it's Sister Butch, just like throwing the Bible or some shit like that.
I feel like if I did the Sister Butch skit and threw Bibles at the camera, I'd probably end up getting like persecuted more than the Christians did. Actually, to be fair, like it probably.
You know who's persecuted more?
Me.
True. No, I was gonna say
Well, I'm getting bullied by
they don't
like
get the respect that they need for watching this show. Okay,
I do.
We love this show. They fucking love this show. We gotta give them a show. So what I think we should do, okay? This is what I think we should do, okay? I got a good night's sleep. Okay? You got a good night's sleep, right?
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you something about my fucking sleep, because this cunt keeps talking about how fucking great it goes. Let me give you guys a little bit of an update for me. So, FYI, just so you all know, I'm currently unemployed now from my real life job, because I decided it'd be a good idea to allow the stream extensions, and I'm sitting down waiting. I got about 45 minutes or an hour till my meeting for my investigation, because they've dumb fucked me. As for some of you guys don't know, I'm fucking basically going through legal shit with my current employers in my real time job, and I slept in for my investigation meeting, so they decided to use that as a way to fire me. Yeah, so like I'm still I'm legal. Don't worry. I'll still be suing them, but like. Fucking, I end up sleeping in. I finally caved in. Got a good couple of hours sleep. The first I've had in weeks, to be fair. Really good, like solid 6 hours. And I woke up and I looked at the time. I went, fuck. And I opened my phone up. I see this email, like termination of contract. I'm like, oh, fuck, here we go. My lawyer's gonna be pissed. So when Grim talks about how fucking, how fucking rough he has it, just remember, Grim, you still have a fucking job.
I do. It's great. It's great having a job. You want me to tell you what it's like?
What the fuck?
I can tell you all about it.
Alright, speaking of retard, what the fuck is this sentence say? How big is that vape? Are you overcompensating for your micro ? Peenie? The a-hole with the white band in on. What the fuck? Are you speaking fucking satanic? Because you got a fucking, like, the Sister Butch is only going to come out on Sundays unless you guys ask me exclusively for a confessional. That, I don't know what the fuck that said, dude. I sound like you got some demons to tackle. But you know what? I got a pretty big vape. And you know what they say about guys with big vapes? They got big hands. You know what they say about a man with a big hand? They got big feet. You know what they say about a man with big feet? Absolutely fucking nothing.
Big socks. You know what they say about big socks? Big shoes. They say about big shoes? Big shock.
Cousin Mickey brings up a good point as well. I know we're derailing, but a lot of shit has happened today. Also,
You sussy super chatted $5. Grim looks like the Floridian Moses.
You gonna part
that was a good roast. That was a good roast. I actually like that. That was goated. You sussy, that was the best $5 you've ever spent in your life.
Part the alligator
Holy
swamp,
shit. Okay, all right. Most base thing that Tracy has said so far: Beans is beautiful, marry her soon. Grim, life is short. You're 100% right. I can't disagree with you there. That was English.
That was. I'll give you that.
That was coherent English. Yeah, no, 100%. That's happening for sure. Thanks to this job. Thanks to Keem.
Wait.
We're gonna make it happen.
Wait, I'm gonna say, what? Are you hearing what Tracy just said? No, I don't have the volume on because here it's the penitentiary. I don't want the guard when he drives by and has a little fucking scooter to take my iPad.
Wait, what the fuck are you saying right now?
Okay, fair enough.
This person's a fucking character.
Don't worry, Tracy. As Tess knows, snitches get stitches, so you're all good. Let me adjust my chair a minute, alright? You good with that?
Yeah, go for it. That's okay. All right. Okay. I don't know why you gotta do that. I don't know why.
Because it's a carpeted floor.
Yeah, I guess I can understand. Because I got a rug.
Yeah.
But that's easy to move.
Fuck you and your rug, dude. Fucking hell.
It's the rug that helps me go places,
yeah,
man. It's my only way of transportation.
Alright, fucking Jafar. Shut up.
Wait, Jafar? You mean Aladdin, retard? What the fuck?
Well, it's...
Wow, you're getting us confused, huh?
5 differences.
Look out, Kings. He's racist.
I don't fucking know the characters of Aladdin. Last time I watched fucking Aladdin, I was like 6.
You know, oh, you're gonna hate to hear this. I never got into Disney whatsoever. I never fully watched a movie from start to finish. Beans has tried to get me into it 'cause she loves Disney. Not at all interested. I just don't like Disney. I just don't find it interesting.
It's all right. Like, I don't suck the dick of Mickey Mouse, you know what I mean? I can understand why some people don't like it. But if you hate Pixar, then I'm sorry, I do have to destroy you.
What would be a Pixar movie? Like Incredibles, right? Incredibles is Pixar?
Yeah.
Right?
No.
No?
Yeah.
The fuck is it? Oh, okay. I was about to say, I'm pretty sure it's Pixar.
You didn't get
as far
it.
As
anyway.
Wait, what the fuck?
What?
Somebody's dragging people in. Did you not notice that? Rastov was here and somebody else was here.
No, because I have the... Braggs!
Oh, that's Braggs.
Get out!
Oh my
what
God,
the fuck? Right, listen, you know, right, you fucking stupid cunts. This isn't that kind of stream. What the fuck is going on?
I don't
Whoa.
People.
Don't come at me, bro.
I didn't say it was you.
What did I do? You're coming
did I say it was you?
No, you're coming at me
did
with
I
all
say
this
it was
energy.
you?
No.
Did
no,
I?
bro.
Did I say
what
it was
did
you?
I do to you?
Who the fuck dragged you cunts in here?
You want beef? You want
I
beef?
moved you. Are you fucking special?
Are you special, bro?
Hey, do you know? I absolutely fucking know, bitch. Look, we don't fucking yeah. Get out of here, Glammy. You fucking lizard.
What the fuck is going on, dude?
Man, what's your issue with me?
Nothing. We're live, dickhead.
Yeah, but he can't come in here. Somebody dragged him.
Wait, are you no mod anymore?
No, Gino just got
No, I
dragged.
am. I didn't.
You
I
are
got dragged in here.
You are mod, which means yeah. I wonder what happened there. Yeah.
No, that's not the boy.
Dude,
Oh my God, who's doing that?
we're going to fucking war. Okay. No, we're not. I can't be asked. That was fucking retarded. Who the fuck then? Well, guys, you had a fucking retard on the screen for a few minutes, so there we go. There's your bread and butter for the day. We had the flat earth of the other day. Now we have fucking Glammy just fucking popping in. Fucking hey.
Oh my God, they're all going into members waiting. Brantley's. Maybe it was Brantley. Maybe. I don't know. We got a lot of people members waiting in PayPig. Brantley's one of them though.
Let's bring Brantley.
I don't know if you want to drag her in.
Yeah, go on. Hi, Brantley.
Hi.
What up?
That was delayed as fuck.
Have you been fucking playing silly buggers with us and dragging people in?
But people that I know.
So you have been people you know. Do you know who might have been the one that's done it?
Maybe, maybe not. But it was because we wanted to say hi.
What a dick.
Say hello.
What a dick.
What the fuck is going on?
It wasn't me. I'm on my phone. I have my hands up.
Yeah, I love that. No camera. Trust me, guys. On guard. And not touching
Trust
the
me,
phone.
bro. Trust me, bro.
I swear.
Ooh.
Can't trust Brantley. God damn it. All right. Well,
We
you got
did
anything
wanna
to say,
hi to you
Brantley?
guys. We wanted to say hi and that we love you guys.
I appreciate
All right,
you.
we love you too, Brantley. We appreciate
Yeah.
you so much.
We appreciate y'all. Bye.
Bye.
All right, bye. What the fuck was
Brugs,
that?
I just want to let you know you suck and you can add another week to your ban.
Wow, you
Brugs, under careful consideration
Come
of
on,
my
guys.
recent idea, you have had your ban revoked.
Oh, thank you so much, sir. I appreciate
Nah,
that.
no glaze in 2 weeks.
What the fuck is wrong
Nah,
with
Brugs,
you?
I'm joking, I'm joking. You're allowed back in the test VC. Have you learned your lesson, though, Brugs?
No, fuck you.
No.
You haven't learned your lesson? Server mute.
But you just server muted him. That's a piece of shit move.
Fucking unreal.
Oh, now he's a pay pick waiting. God damn it.
Do you have anything you wish to say,
Brugs.
Brugs?
I want to say, I can't say that actually. It's against TOS. Sorry.
What?
Are you fucking for real, dude?
I can't imagine what he was gonna say about me.
Right, okay, now we're done. What the fuck is going on?
Bugs loves to come back.
Let's talk about what happened today.
Like, with what specifically?
With have you not seen Milkers, dude? And then Queens, and then
Once
Live.
again, man.
Dude,
I ain't got
you
time to
gotta
fucking watch
at
that
least
shit.
get a little bit of a fucking TLDR catch up from someone. You gotta.
Well, maybe you could treat me like
Hire-
a viewer and just be like, all right, here's what happened.
I need to
you
be
know?
able to fuck it. Okay, so Roxy quit on Milkers before Milkers even started. Milkers actually
What?
broke the Guinness World Records of the Lolcow universe of being the earliest finishing show on an untimed schedule, finishing 27 minutes into their show because Savage went absolutely fucking off the wall thinking, I can't do this anymore due to Becky leaking an image that they were going to put behind a donor goal of Roxy when she was fat before she lost like a weight. Apparently it's a very like, you look at the image, you're like, fucking hell, fair play. So I don't think it's a bad situation. It's obviously just Becky being
You
a
should
dickhead.
congratulate that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Just be like, oh, you lost the weight. Look at that. That's good. That's a good thing, right?
For reals. But obviously she was very upset about it, and then this whole thing with
It's personal, I'm
Flavor.
imagining.
This whole thing with Flavor with apparently being accused of being like an in real lifer, a doxer. She's a known arsonist as well, and all this fucking shit. So there's a lot of shit that happened there which made Roxy quit. Then Savage is going very, very depressy and being like, I can't do this anymore. She starts having a fucking like meltdown. Mike's there trying to calm it down.
James Fox super chatted $26.52. Love you, testes.
The all come out, James. We love you too. You beautiful
My
bastard.
YouTube's fucking stuck again. God damn it. Bro, I hate YouTube. I really do.
Just you say that and then
Shit's
out
always
of memory
crashing.
pops up on mine as well. Fucking so annoying. I'm just
Yep.
gonna get rid of Opera GX at this point. I don't
Thank
know
you
what
so
to
much,
do with it.
James. We really appreciate your support, man.
Love you, dude.
We really do.
So yeah, that's not true. Nerds finished their show 5 months ago. No, dude. The earliest show to finish without like schedule, like before the schedule dictates, was Queens, which did 45 minutes one time with Becky, and now it is
yeah, I
Milkers with 27 minutes of live time before
Time to
they
beat.
finished early.
Fucking speed run.
Yeah, so like they speed ran that shit and they fucking won. So anyway, Mike's there like, I don't know about the stream, like fucking okay, maybe we should end it. Let's try and get Keem up. Your Keem didn't come up and they end up ending. It's a very, very good quick video to watch. Then fucking you were joking? Right, okay. All right, I got you. For fuck's sake.
What?
Nusu making a joke about nerds. Then Lolcow Live goes on. And Keem has
I got it.
fucking Savage and Roxy in, and they're talking about it, and Roxy's saying how she didn't actually quit, didn't want to quit. It's a plea for attention, basically. But a couple of details now is circulating, which Queen's picked up on, regarding Roxy actually quitting or like being fired from a job for other situations that aren't related to Lolcow. Because she's saying how she got doxxed and her workplace got doxxed, and that's how she got fired. But apparently, based on information that's going around and the way Roxy's somewhat changed her story, it sounds like it's much more premeditated, and the firing was actually going to happen regardless of the fact before the lolcow universe got involved into it.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a lot of crazy fucking shit.
Convoluted.
Dude. Yeah. So, like, I don't know what's certain at the moment.
So this all happened today?
Yeah.
God damn, bro.
I
I don't know what is up with these shows that can't have, like, in my opinion, I'm probably gonna
go on. Say it, 'cause I got a good response for it already. Go on.
No, I was just gonna say I'm probably gonna eat my words saying this, but like, what is up with these like unstable hosts? You know what I mean? Like, has there ever been a time where you and I are just like, well, there was the gaming stream that yeah.
What happens in that gaming stream?
I was like literally trying to piss you off. That was different.
If you guys want to see the only time we'll probably seriously crash out at each other, the gaming stream of us playing, what was it, Chained Together, is on members only because of how fucking fucked it was, and it was a members goal, so we thought it'd be fitting. So if you want to watch it, guys, become a member. It's there. It's 6.5, 7 hours of just pure fucking chaos of him getting pissed off for the first quarter, maybe third, and then the rest is me being aggravated as fuck and losing my temper. So if you want to see me throw a party, yeah, you're welcome to it. So anyway, in terms of the unstable hosts and all the fucking drama they inject and all this shit and everything that's going on, what's interesting is they all seem to be dobbing Mike into it, on how Mike Keem into it, as well, on how they're saying that there was a meeting apparently where they were speaking about they have to inject drama into making their shows a little bit better and forcibly go after each other, and they're blaming Mike, but Mike's taking the innocent route. So I don't know what's fucking true there either. Because to be fair, watching Lolcow Live, Keem wasn't denying it. It's pretty nuts, dude. Like, it is pretty fucking nuts.
There's always a fuck ton of controversy, and I'm sure you've seen this before, right? There's always a fuck ton of controversy around Mike, where everyone's saying that he invents drama, right? You know, like that's his way of making shows work or happen or get like attention and whatnot. I've noticed that at times people don't understand show business, where they can't like discern the lines between like a joke drama and then like it becomes real drama. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's
what I've noticed almost every single time.
They always seem to just go fucking real life on each other, which is just Mike would never create drama. That's hilarious. Like these women just can't handle the fucking fake shit at each other. And it's interesting
because
it's
a woman thing?
No. It's just the fact I'm referring to women right now. Like these women. Like the fucking female hosts. Because they're women.
I don't know if it's only them.
No, I'm not saying the fucking women in general are crazy, dickhead.
I'm saying that...
I'm joking. Shut the fuck up. I'm saying that these fucking women are referring to the hosts of Milkers and Queens. I'm not assuming their genders. They've told me that.
I know.
Okay? So shut the fuck up.
One of them has a beard, but I don't question it.
Who, me? Fucking. But yeah, so fucking. They know that both of them are being set up against each other, and yet they put it to a level where they're going one on top of them, top and the top and the top and the top, and it's just going real life. And I'm like, how do you lay a stack when you're both in on the game? Yep. It's not that fucking big, guys. Look, see, cheek. It's because it's 15,000 puffs as well. It's got a lot of liquid in it. But yeah, it's fucking nuts, and I don't fucking get how you can literally be in on the game. It's like you have the cheat codes for GTA for Infinite Health, and you think, oh, I know how to get this cheat code to work, and you fucking get killed by a bunch of people. You don't even activate. You just punch a fucking gangster in Grove Street, and you get shot up. Like, it didn't work. That's crazy. Why didn't my Infinite Health cheat work? I punched the officer. I mean, that's not what the cheat code said to do, but I did that. You know what I mean? It's fucking retarded.
Yeah, not following instructions. Like, you know that meme where it's like, how does it go? Oh yeah, like couldn't follow instructions on how to build a washing machine, got stuck in the ceiling fan or some shit like that. You know that meme?
Yeah. But it's like,
it's just like that pretty much.
Can I be real with you for a minute? I don't think Roxy's job thing is fully legit. Like the whole situation around it, blaming on the doxing, because like, I'm not being funny. in any other lolcow situation where something like that has been brought up to light, there's had to be proof to be requested to put into the open eye. But then there's nothing for this. This whole thing with Psycho Mom, I don't know if I'm missing information on it, but I feel like it's something different. And then also, like, can we talk about Roxy's original character when she first got introduced into the LCU? I don't know if you know about it, but when she first came up, she wasn't known as Roxy. She had another name. And she went on Milkers and just was just like throwing absolute shit, particularly a Psycho Mom, to be fair. Saying how like she strips for her son and shit like that, and fucks her son. Saying some really gnarly fucking shit. So like, I find it interesting how we've got a full fucking circle into a hatred between them two, and it literally got started by a fucking random viewer, which Roxy was just a random viewer spewing hatred and shit of Psycho Mom, and now all of a sudden when Psycho Mom gets fired, there's all this shit spewing out about him. I don't know if I'm being conspiracy theorist, maybe we should bring back the fucking Flintstones, man, but I'm just saying it's just kind of fucking adding up a little bit weirdly if you look at the statistics of it, and do the optics, as some would say.
So here's what I will say, because if you're being real with me, I'll be real with you. I don't necessarily. Maybe I'm naive, but I don't necessarily agree with where you're going with that. But what I will say is, I think the thought process that was going through originally, like whenever Roxy originally joined the actual show, or whenever she hopped on the show for the first time. I think it was just primarily just to get a rise at a Psycho Mom, because she's a much easier target to go after. Because imagine, okay, think of it this way. Like, imagine a world where Roxy's brand new to the LCU. She then attacks Savage. You know how Savage is. She filibusts so hard. Like, she's amazing at it. She will make you shut the fuck up, because she'll just, I don't care, you're weird,
Yeah.
You know, like she'll just talk over you. She don't give a fuck.
You can't argue.
You literally
you can't have a normal
argument
argument with it because she can't process it, so she just spews random hatred. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think I'm chatting absolute shit? Do you agree with me? I wouldn't mind knowing. And it's nothing like I have nothing personal against them. It's just when you look at all the information stacked together, I like to be as open-minded as possible. I'd say, look at things on both ends. I don't know, though. I don't know. What did Noosa said about Queens? Psycho Mom hopped on Queens and still blamed Roxy and Savage like they made the new song themselves. I've not actually noticed the song, to be fair. Neverender, hello, how we do? Yeah, I've not actually noticed their intro song. I'm assuming it's something like this is Psycho Mom, but I don't fucking know, dude. I don't know. It's weird. They were like bestitos. Mike fires Psycho Mom, and they just turn on.
I don't
like
think
that.
they were friends.
But they were fucking. Dude, you say that at fat camp? Let's fucking go through some law here. At fat camp, Roxy was on the phone to fucking Psycho Mom every day on a 1-to-1, just having a nice conversation with her and giving her updates. Not even Savage before Savage got there, by the way. Just Psycho Mom and her. We're having a fucking full-on conversations. And then all of a sudden, the day she gets fired, they fucking cut and turn tail saying she's fucking useless. You know why I think they did that? Because they got told the money pot was too stretched. 5 people there to stretch with, and I reckon that's why they did it. I reckon they thought, fuck, we can cut someone out and we know it's not us. Fuck them. Let's fucking turn on them right now. I reckon that's what happened there.
But that's kind of like what reinforces the idea of them not being actual friends. Because, like, had it been, if there was ever a point in time where somebody came up to me, regardless if it's higher up or not, right? If it was Keem or whoever, and they told me, all right, well, the money pot's too stretched. It looks like you're gonna have to cut out Nightmare. I'd be like, I don't know if I can do that. I'm gonna keep it a buck. That's my coworker. That's the guy that I work with 24/7, 365. That I'm happy to actually do a stream with. That I'm excited to always start the stream doing. He's my other half. Like I don't know. Like it to me, like you gotta have. There's gotta be like a level of loyalty you gotta have to the people that you work with. I mean. No.
And so many hosts don't have that loyalty to their co-host. Tracy, I was gonna say, are you fucking? I'll use my age-old saying. Were you born retarded or you choose to be that way? Wearing sunglasses, don't even have electricity in your house. First of all, there's something called windows where natural lighting comes through. It's the morning. Got a sensitive eyes. Yeah, it's troll of the day, absolutely. Because I like to argue with retards. Secondly, if I didn't have any electricity, how the fuck would I be streaming? I get you trolling, but like you better come up with an original joke in your next comment, or I'm gonna have to send you to the shadow app because I can't deal with boring people that can't fucking read or write. You fucking Philistine cunt.
Oh, good to go now. Thank you so much, man. We appreciate that, bro. And the amount of support you had yesterday that you were giving us, that is greatly appreciated. And thanks for hopping on the show as well.
Yeah,
We
absolutely.
really appreciate that too.
Yeah, it was awesome chatting to you. You're amazing, generally. We appreciate everyone.
Yeah, we love
How
our
come
viewers,
I
man.
can't see this, Tracy? Yeah, you're looking at top chat. You need to change to the live chat if that's the case.
Okay. Well, maybe I need to change the live chat.
No, I would never move to Florida. Fuck that. Why would I move to such a shitty state?
I don't blame you.
Why would I
honestly.
leave Wales?
I don't
Wales
blame
is
you.
fucking perfect, dude. I have no problems in Wales. Wales is great.
I just don't know anything about Wales, you know? Like, all I know is the flag, and that's about it. And,
We
and what
need
you
to
told
do.
me, obviously.
We need to do a plan, like a goal in the future, where you come to Wales, and you just experience a couple of days here.
That's pretty cool. I have to save a lot of PTO, but that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, but
Because I'd want to stay there for 2 weeks or something like that. I don't
yeah.
want it to be just a week. I feel like that's not enough.
2 weeks? Holy shit, that would be cool as fuck, dude. Yeah, I'm
2 weeks to do anything.
We'll plan it all out. We'll get it all solidified. Yeah, we'll do that.
It'd be cool to come to UK.
Why block everyone? No, I don't block everyone. Jesus Christ. It's called a simple timeout. She can come back. Oh, she blocks all the people. Oh, Tracy, you blocking people because you can't handle the shit? Damn, that's sad. That's
Wait.
sad.
Hold up.
What?
Are you not you? I'm talking about Tracy here. Are you really? Respectfully, I'm saying this respectfully. There's a level of delusion that you need to have to like block everyone around you and just be like, "You're all wrong."
What's
Everyone is wrong.
What's funny is she looks at the chat. It's just her. Like, she's like, "Why are there no active chatters in here?"
It's just me, baby. It's just me and Test. I like the crazy. Hey, yo, Pecan, you need to.
Dude.
Yeah.
Easy.
You know what? He's right, actually. You know what? I actually agree because Beans is batshit crazy and I love her to death.
For real.
That's my girl.
Tracy, unblock Vi. She's requesting it. Be nice to Vi. Vi is awesome.
Yeah, Vi is such a wonderful human being. Come on.
Yeah.
What has Vi ever done wrong?
Exactly.
What has she ever done wrong?
But yeah, so like, I don't even know what the fuck we were talking about. God damn it!
It's the instability within the LCU based off of people who can't like work with each other,
dude.
like within the same environment.
People can't work with each other. They can't like actually be trying. Like I can literally name 90% of the fucking hosts, right? And I don't even need to name them. Think of 90% of the fucking hosts. They would literally say goodbye to their co-host if they got fired. They wouldn't fight for them. They wouldn't.
They would. You're right.
But like when I got fired, Grim were like there for me. He were like, no, I can't do it. Can't do it. There's no way. I can't do it. When we thought that Grim might be getting fired by that fucking retarded troll that Dogwater did, I was like, no, I'll hire him back and I'll just give him the fucking 25, the 50% of what I earn. That's what I said.
We had the same idea.
I stood on business. I'm like, you can't separate us. Okay?
As much as people may treat Test as like the redheaded stepchild, we still do what we need to do at the end of the day. We don't give Keem a hard time. Our numbers, may not be amazing. Like, oh, we got over 1,000 viewers. Oh, no, nothing like that because it's fucking 2 a.m. in the fucking morning. Who's staying up? These wonderful bastards. That's who. 300 fucking people who come to watch Test because they fucking they find some level of enjoyment out of it, and then they donate to us because they actually care about us or they actually care about the longevity of this show. And that alone, I couldn't ask for more. In all honesty,
for real.
Like these are the real ones. These are the ones, the people from the LCU that deserve to get more recognition, in my opinion. 2 a.m. Guys, 2 a.m. is pretty fucking late. I never thought I'd be doing a show at this fucking time, and the sleep schedule that I've had to develop, and as well as freaking Nightmare here, or I'm pointing the wrong way. Nightmare here, he's having to do the fucking same level of sacrifice. Like this right here is dedication personified, I guess you could say, right into a show. or not personified, but you know what I mean. It's set into a show. Like the amount of effort that we put into it, and the amount of effort you guys put into like making sure to watch us and support us, that alone, it speaks volumes, and that's my opinion.
For real.
So I think Test does great for what it's capable of as of right now and what it's worth. Okay, it gets shit on only because of like metrics alone, but in reality, it's got a stable foundation of a viewer base and a host as well. Like you don't see us crashing out on each other like every 5 seconds or backstabbing each other. No, we fucking stick with down. We're literally like, we could almost say we're like Rewind, because Rewind they stick to each other. They're like two peas in a pod. They refuse to work with anybody else. They want to work with each other. I feel like we're the exact same way.
Tracy, stop being retarded. We're gonna have to send you the shadow roll for 24 hours for being a level of retarded. I can't be asked to deal with right now. Acts of threats, like, dude, stop acting so tough. You clearly built like a Reddit mod. Anyway, now we got the retard out the chat. Woof woof. I see Rostov's in the chat. You must have sniffed the shy comment in you earlier. I'm just joking, Rostov.
Did you see the Did you see the recent dono?
Oh yes, I see. Good to go now with the $2. My last 2 Florida dollars. No sleep, gang. No sleep, gang. I like that. I like the idea you guys want to punish us to the level we just to get no sleep. That's how I lost my job.
Yeah.
Damn! Nah,
Jesus fucking Christ.
fuck it. It is what it is. I'll get another job. I'll get another job. I'll get another one. It'll be good.
Wait, did you say you'll get another Jew?
Jube. No, shut up, Greg.
I'm not gonna lie to you. When you said that, I was like, what? I'll hire another Jew.
Yeah, like I can,
Yo.
like I can afford to hire people. Shut the fuck up. What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, I'm kind of Jewish looking. Put me on anywhere on the map, I'll fit in. You could call me Mr. Worldwide.
Like, Honor, that's incredibly fucking racist, dude. You need to fucking really wind it in.
What?
Because he's like, where are you born? You said you were Muslim. But not Florida, like, originally. Like, dude, that's fucked, like. That's fucked. For, like, Honor, you need to fucking chill the fuck out, dude.
Let's play the game of what is Grim?
Grim
what are you?
Grim was born in India, clearly, you know what I mean? Like, fucking, if you really want to get to it, like, that's fucking unreal.
Yeah. I'm Indian, guys.
That's nuts
Sorry.
that they just said that. You're a fucking idiot, dude.
Oh my god. Good old Rastov. How you doing, Rasty Pasty? It's nice to see him in chat.
But yeah, fucking ethnicity.
There's a word
He's
for
a
it.
fucking American dude. What the fuck do you mean? He's born in America.
Americanese.
Americanese. Americanish. American-ish.
So if you're asking with my specific, he looks like North African is crazy.
Dude, chill your fucking shit, man. Fucking hell.
No, I actually like it. I love it. I love this level of interaction. I like honor. All right, a little bit of racism, you know, that's all we need in today. If you're asking what my ethnicity is, I am both Colombian and Puerto Rican. But my faith is in Islam. So I know a lot of people were like, "Oh, how'd you become a Muslim?" I just converted, went from Catholic to full blown, Muslim.
He didn't feel persecuted enough.
You're a piece of shit.
He's like,
was it before or after
like,
Mecca?
How do I get more racism?
How do I become more of a DEI?
He's like, damn, these runs through the airports are getting too quick. I need to slow it down a bit. Like, and by the way, guys, that's not racism. That's me being like taking the piss out of fucking racists. Okay, a fundamental difference. All right. Sukala Mink, just in case any of you
Elizabeth, there's no fucking shot you thought I was Indian. There is, you better
Dude,
hop into this fucking
do
chat. There's
look
no
like
fucking
you
way.
do like cold support, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Ow, bro, what
Grim,
the fuck are you talking
look
about?
in the mirror, man. I thought you were Indian
I
too.
look nothing
When I
Indian,
saw him
bro.
in person, guys, I was like, "There's
Does
no
my
way."
name look like? Do I look like my name is Rakesh?
Wait,
or
no,
something like
you
that?
look like your name is Steven. Anyway, the fucking
From Microsoft.
Look, at the end of the day, I saw Grim in person for the first time, and I was like, bro, this guy definitely Indian. Like, I swear his first words to me were, do not redeem! Do not redeem! Honest to fucking God, he confused the fuck out of me. What are you reading now? Grim just looks gay.
That's haram, bro. That's haram.
There's a rumor in
like,
chat you were half Indian. No joke.
Yeah, I read that. I was like, is there really a rumor that I'm Indian?
Guys, he is. He's lying. Show your birth certificate, you liar.
I just can't believe that. What about me looks Indian, bro? Like, dead ass.
Due to...
Do not redeem is wild.
Due to it being 2025 and certain levels of cancellation, I cannot confirm why they may believe you look Indian. No, I don't know, dude. I don't know why people think you're Indian. I don't think you look Indian at all. I'm just taking the piss. But, like, I don't get why people thought you were Indian. What? It wasn't even
no, like Newsu's actually being serious, and I don't believe him. I refuse to believe you, bro. I don't care what you say right now. I don't believe you.
Like dude, that is a racial slur. You can't fucking say that. Man,
I thought Beans was too. Elizabeth, what the fuck? What the
like, I'm gonna give you a 5-minute timeout, dude. You can't say that term. That is a racial slur for real, dude. You can't say that.
Wait, what was?
His last one.
Oh yeah, no, you can't say that.
Can't
I just saw
say
it.
that. All right, I'm gonna give you 5 minutes because you may not have known that was a fucking racial slur. But if you're saying like that again, I'm gonna have to fully permanently remove you, dude. Okay, we can't have that. Like,
you know what's one thing I've noticed? Usually it's like the shortened version of the actual name of the ethnicity is all of a sudden a slur. Like Japanese, for example, I'm not gonna say it, but Japanese, for example, the shortened version
it's used in a derogatory way, isn't it? So like it,
you know what? Good point. Yeah, I didn't think about it that
way. Which is fucking nuts.
Wait, so okay, so for example, and I'm just asking, okay, and I don't think this is a slur. You know, I'll type it out to you just in case because I don't know how it is with the UK.
Well, if it's a slur towards white people in the UK, dude, I don't think anyone's gonna get offended. I'll give you the white pass, I guess. What do you want from me? Are you actually messaging me direct?
Yeah, because I'm not sure. I don't know how it is in the UK. I don't want to say anything wrong and then, have things happen. I'm being extra careful. It's probably not, but I'm just being extra careful.
Dude, you definitely can't use the F slur in this chat. Yeah. You can't.
Wait,
that's homophobic. You can't say that. Why would you ask me that? That's so fucking nuts. How do you not know that?
That was not my question, you retard.
That's not okay to
See, you're
say.
smiling. He's fucking smiling. Look at this gaslighting retard right now.
He said, is it bad for the term Yankee? No.
Yeah,
I don't
Yank
think,
or Yankee.
Isn't that towards Americans from the?
Yeah, that's towards Americans. That's what I'm asking.
I don't know. It's kind of a slur, but it's just for Americans in general. Didn't you call me a lobster back the other day?
That is, but it's not a well-known slur.
Yeah,
that's why I use it.
Wow, well done. You found a shortcut to racism. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck do you mean? I don't think it's a bad thing to say.
Okay.
I don't know. Dude, are you offended by me saying
There's historical
Yankee?
context. Yeah, like I've been called a Yank before.
Yeah, but are you offended by it?
No.
So
Okay.
I'm not offended by being called a lobster.
I gotta teach you something about me.
CJ, fucking wise up.
No, new lore just dropped for Grim. Okay, so whenever I was younger, I was bullied a lot. Oh my god, so hard to believe, right?
Yeah, dude.
No, but I was bullied a lot.
Easy to draw, so I can imagine.
When I was bullied a lot in North Carolina and Florida. When I was bullied in North Carolina, I was called a lot of racial slurs when I was younger.
Yeah, no shit.
Like because of my, skin color, and also North Carolina, it's like 90% white, and that's literally where the KKK was founded. Fun fact.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So I was bullied a lot for my skin color and stuff like that, or who I am.
That's fine.
When I came to Florida, it depends on where you are. It's not always the case. Like if you go into more like southern area, I don't know how to explain it, like more country, more rural areas,
Yeah.
you're gonna meet more of those kind of people. When you're more in like suburbs or at least like more in the inner city, you're not gonna see it as much, and
Crazy.
because they would probably get their ass stomped out or some shit. So that's always been my experience. I'm perfectly fine with being called racial slurs or anything along those lines. I don't take it to heart whatsoever. I know who I am. I know what I represent and what I'm happy to hear and not hearing. Even though it doesn't bother me, obviously it still has like some historical context. We can all agree on that, right? Like when people call you a back, we'll just say that,
dude,
like a schmet back.
Let's
you know?
just fucking err on the side of caution when it comes to like dubbing these. Can we just move from this topic? Like, you know what I mean?
Hold up. You don't think these kind of conversations are at least a little bit enlightening? You know, like coming from
the
experience
racism
and whatnot.
exists. Guys, did you know that racism exists? I fucking sure did.
Hold up. It's not that racism
I get
exists. You asked me if
persecuted
I
all
would
the
get
time for
offended
being
by
a
something. I
Catholic.
don't get offended by anything.
Dude,
that
I
was
got
me answering
persecuted
that.
every day of my life for being a Catholic by my priest more than anything.
Oh yeah.
I was his
Fucking-
favorite altar boy.
You know, you could almost. You were what?
Nothing. Anyway, so
Yeah, Naz was getting persecuted.
yeah, dude, for real. Don't be so sensitive, dude. I'm not sensitive. It's just you gotta be so careful what you say on YouTube because YouTube just are so unforgiving. Also, I don't want to hear Grimm's crybaby story. Who gives a fuck? How's that?
It's not a crybaby story.
How is that for
It's like-
sensitive? No, I'm just being satirical.
Okay. I'm like, what?
Pussy.
How'd you gather that?
Pussy. Oh, you couldn't handle a little bit of racism, you fucking bitch.
I never had an issue with it. I've been called
Nah,
everything.
It's wank though. I can't believe you had to deal with that. That sucks. Like on a
Yeah,
real,
I mean,
like, that's fucking absolutely shit.
I hate to sound super fucking liberal right now, but it's the reality of the world, bro. If you're a POC or if you're a person of color, it's gonna happen eventually. It's gonna happen eventually.
Grimm's gonna
it's
come
normal in
into
America.
the next stream with a rainbow beard and blue hair and be like, "Oh, that's fucking woke, bro."
True. Yeah. No. Stop.
Oh, what's
Oh.
Vladimir Pigeon super chatted $10. Yankees are a baseball team. The British need to come up with you better insults.
the Olfo.
I agree. True.
But I didn't fucking make the insult up, dude. My insults are a lot better. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like Space Cadet. That's a good one. I fucking love that
It's
one.
always
Holy
the
shit.
pasty whites who now want to talk about racism. What the fuck do you mean? We've been speaking about it for a hot minute. Well, you guys want our entire show to be about racism?
Yes. Why not?
Look,
Connor, thank you.
I'm at the shade of color where I'll get fucking like attacked for what ancestors.
Oh, yeah.
that mine didn't even do, by the way, because in the UK, fun fact, by the way, guys, the UK literally ended the slave trade by blocking all harbors.
Con is actually right about that. I
No
totally
slave
forgot about
ownership
that.
in the UK. What?
Grim gets it. Thank you, Connor.
Well, I'm just saying.
Con said, in the southern United States, Yankee is a derisive term which refers to all northern.
Gafgarian super chatted $10. Random Welsh fact. Rooster on cornflakes came from Kellogg's Welsh friend Nancy Richards, who suggested a rooster as Welsh Kellogg sounded like Kellogg. They also
Kellogg.
used colours of Welsh flag.
What?
That's interesting.
I feel like I learn something new all the time with Gafgarian. Thank you so
I
much.
love
dude.
these
Seriously.
random Welsh facts. I was like, I don't
really
know
like 'em
any
too,
of them
and they're
so
all
far.
Welsh.
Yeah. They could be completely false. I've never actually fact checked anyone, but I trust you. The UK did a lot of
that's
bad
actually-
shit. Dude, yeah, everywhere's done bad shit. You know? Your country's only 200 years old and you've done some fucking horrific stuff. Let's be fucking real.
Oh yeah, what did we do? Nuke 2 cities in the country?
Yeah.
You think that's bad? We've done worse. Ever heard of the oh fuck, what is it called?
Yeah.
Fuck. Oh my god, I forgot the name of it. There's this horrible historical event that happened.
Yeah, it's called
that was
Hiroshima.
called
And Nagasaki, dude. That's pretty fucked.
it happened. Well, no. There's another one that was like.
well, no,
pretty
there was
bad.
more.
No, yeah, exactly.
Talk about
No, there's
Vietnam.
plenty of things that Americans have done. Fuck. Can you guys help me out? So there was a city, I think in Ohio, right, where the CIA was testing the
What the fuck,
think- fuck. They were testing syphilis, I think it was, on only African Americans, and I forget the name of that city. I'm thinking tzatziki, but no, that's a fucking sauce, so that's not the name of it. That's
Sorry,
not it.
Did you just read can you read what like Anna said?
What, who? Like Honor? Okay.
Yeah, dude.
Remember when the U.S. went searching for weapons of mass destruction and found oil instead? True. Oil?
We found those deadly weapons. No, we found some oil. Same difference. Pack it up. Like, indeed.
No, but yeah, there was genuinely like this horrible Tunguski? No, that's not right. Tuskegee trials. Yep. So okay, so I'm gonna teach you some American history.
Go for it.
So yep. So CIA, they went to Tuskegee. I'm assuming it's Ohio. I forget. They went there and they only experimented on African American males by injecting them with syphilis because they wanted to actually.
I heard about this.
What?
I did do some research on this.
Yeah.
But explain it anyway for people that don't understand.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So so they injected a large amount of African Americans with syphilis to test the I guess you could say the stages of it, like to see like how bad it gets and whatnot, how it fucks with your brain and stuff like that. And so that went on for like I think for around 10 to 20 years because the entire population ended up having syphilis. Like it got to a point where almost everyone who's African American in Tuskegee had syphilis, and it got to a point where like everyone was freaking out. Everyone thought, you know, it was like, oh my god, they're like going after black people. It's like a genocide of sorts, right? And it got to like the public was talking about it. There was a bunch of like fucking news articles about it and whatnot. And then like years later, we then realized that was something that was planned by our government. Like our government specifically was perfectly okay with this and co-signed it all because it was a different era, to say the least. You know, like there's some crazy shit that's happening in the U.S. that when you hear it, you're gonna be like,
yeah,
are you serious right now? Like, I don't know. We're getting into conspiracy territory real quick, by the way, but it's just real quick. We'll jump out of it. I know you're not interested in it. You ever heard of Operation Northwoods?
No.
Okay. Have you ever heard of Operation Paperclip?
Yes, I've heard of Paperclip.
Okay, Paperclip, that one's interesting, where we hired literal people from Germany during the 1940s, as well as Soviet Union scientists, and we would absolve them of all crimes that they did, like anything that they did wrong or heinous, just to recruit them to do the Manhattan Project.
Yeah.
That's fucked. Yeah, for one, all right? And then there's the second one, which is Northwoods. Northwoods never happened, but to say it lightly, it was literally 9/11. So they were trying to, yeah, I'm not joking. They literally wanted to, it was an idea. They never followed through with it, as far as we know. But the idea was to blame it on Cuba for any terrorist act that happened on U.S. soil, so that they could initiate an actual war against Cuba. Like it was literally, as you would imagine, 9/11. You know, it was literally that, like 1-to-1, but it was just
the conspiracy
Cuba.
behind 9/11. Is that what you mean?
Yep, that's where it comes from. Even though it was Cuba specifically, it's almost 1-to-1, almost.
Dude, the conspiracies of 9/11 are fucking insane. There's
Yeah.
so many. Like this one,
They're
where,
interesting.
you know, they blame on government. This one where they blame it on Jewish people. Like it's nuts. It is fucking insane. Like, you know, jet fuel can't melt steel beams. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Dude, there's another really good one. Oh my god. Sorry. I used to get into this stuff all the time, so apologies if this is too morbid. So during World War II, the Japanese were probably the most abhorrent when it came to like actions that they did.
Yeah.
Besides the grape of Nanjing, I think that's the name of the city, or of Red Square, something like that. Yeah. Besides that, because that was awful. There was a group. There's like a squadron. I can't remember. It was like a small group of Japanese soldiers and scientists called Unit 612 or something like that. I can't remember what it was. 654.
Yeah, look at me.
So there was this group where all they did was experiment on human lives in the most horrible way possible. Like not even in a research aspect. It was just more of like, let's see how this guy dies. Like for example, I'll give you a gruesome example.
Nanking.
What they'll do.
And 731.
Oh, what's up?
Nanking.
731. Thank you so much. Nanking. Yep. Yeah. So Unit 731. What they did was, I'll give you one example. They would take a pregnant lady, who was Chinese, and they would have her go through hypothermia, like literally experience frostbite until she died, and they would just document that, and that was it. Sometimes it was for fun, sometimes it was for actual science. And guess what the U.S. did? The U.S. is involved with this, by the way. The U.S. after World War II, they told them, all right, we'll absolve you guys of all crimes if you send us all the information. Why? Believe it or not, thanks to, it sounds horrible, but thanks to all the shitty things that the Japanese did during that time, we advanced in anatomical science even more because of that. Like, we're able to understand how frostbite works. We're able to understand, like, how beheading somebody works, or, like, you know, how much blood loss until somebody dies. Like, there was so much crazy shit that they did to like, get, like, calculations or, like, actual scientific data. Even more so in Nazi Germany. I don't know if I could say that. With Germany during the 1940s.
Well, you could say Nazi Germany. Nazi Germany is, like, how you refer to...
Historical.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, even in the 1940s, we had so many advancements thanks to them. It sounds awful, but thanks to them, when it came to, like, what's it called? Chemistry, you know? Like Zyklon A and B, being able to, like, smell odorless compared to non-odorless. Mustard gas, all that kind of stuff. Like, bro, we advanced so much in technology thanks to World War II, but it's also the most horrible part of history.
Yeah.
Because, like, all these bad things had to happen in order for, like,
says,
the betterment of the future.
Khan says in the most poetic way possible, talk about a double-edged sword.
I
don't think
think
the nuclear program. Dude, you know what's fucking nuts is looking at the history of, like, Chernobyl.
Ooh. Or 3 Mile Island. That's another one.
Like how they dealt with that reactor and stuff, and how they dealt with, like, getting rid of all, like, the radiation is insane. Like, have you watched the documentary on it?
I'm sorry, I'm trying to ignore Nusu. He says, shout out to the Japanese and Germans. That's crazy, bro. Jesus fucking
Stop. But yeah, have you ever watched the documentary on it? The most recent one they did on Netflix. It was like 2-3 years old, I think it is, something like that. Grim? Is he for real? Fuck's sake. This dickhead's just fucking frozen. Nice one, wanker. Well, anyway. Looks like he's just been taken by the CIA for exposing secrets. But fucking... Dude, yeah, talking about stuff like this is crazy. Like, you know, the evolution of science and advancements in medical science as well as many things due to, like, the fucking crazy shit that went on back then. Like, we're just going to go into generic VC while we wait for him. Due to, like, stuff like that went on, it's fucking crazy. Dark, horrific shit that ended up having some form of positivity was taken out of it, I guess. That's a terrible way to put it, but yeah. It's fucking nuts. I think Discord is fucked. No, your fucking Wi-Fi is fucked, dickweed. Or go to Studio A, let's see if this works. I don't know what's going on with him, but I don't know if it's me or if it's him. How do I sound, guys? Grim said too much. That's hilarious. Jesus Christ, donkey. But yeah, it's nuts. And yeah, you know what, Sticky, you're right. There's still fucked up shit like this is going on in the background. But 3 Mile Island radiation messing with this connection, that's insane. No. Discord isn't fucked, dude. You're fucked. Ugh. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on at all. We'll see how it goes for him anyway. We'll give him a little bit of time to mellow out, I guess. Maybe, like, give him some time to chill. He'll pop in at one point. He'll be able to hear us. Although my audio's actually not playing on Discord, which is really interesting. So we're just going to have to fucking sort that out. Task manager. Sleepy time soon, Nightmare. Sleepy time is in 50 minutes, unless someone does $50 to extend the stream by half an hour. Yeah, if someone does that, then that's gonna fucking bop us. Nightmare, you'll cancel today. I appreciate you, CJ. Thank you very much. Let's see if we can get this fucking thing working. Can you hear me? Alright, there we go. Yeah, Discord's being fucking an absolute melt by the sounds of it. So let's just go back on the screen. I'm gonna have to re-fucking fresh the Discord thing. Beautiful. Yeah, Discord, the stream's been fine. I think it's just Discord that's having a problem. But anyway, like, you know, dude, fucking, it was happening yesterday. What about $400? Well, $400 would obviously increase this to like a heavy amount. Was that $100 an hour? So that'd be 4 hours. Yeah. Yeah. You can't hear Grim? Ah, oh, fuck's sake, I gotta update the fucking audio. Sorry, guys, because I had to like close Discord and reopen it. I have to re-update the audio. Right, you should be able to hear Grim now.
Yep. Hello,
Yep,
hello.
beautiful.
1, 2,
Yeah,
3.
yeah, working.
Testing.
Yep. All good.
Cool.
So yeah, 4 hours is the maximum amount of increase we can do because of Grim. Actually, we can go over, but Grim would have to leave because of his job. So it'd just be me on my turd.
Pretty much, yeah.
But
I'll around 8 o'clock.
Until,
that's when I need to go.
Yeah, I'll go till the redirect. Till the redirect.
Isn't it redirect at 8 or no?
Oh, it is, yeah. How did you guys do
so
yesterday
it'd have to be
compared to
till 8.
normal? Last time we did really well. We had a great stream yesterday. It was a lot of fun. It was working up. It was working good. Just heads up, working out. Awesome. Thank you. Appreciate you, man.
Cool. Thank you, Con.
But yeah. Yesterday was great. Yesterday was a lot of fun.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, we a lot of people were supporting us, even though we were being actually retarded.
Yeah, I was fucking tired, man. I was so tired.
Let's react to our reaction.
Yeah, that's the fucking brain dead shit I do when the sleepiness is finally caught up.
I like it.
You know when I told
funny.
you how I'll get like very little sleep every day, and then after a good couple of days, it'll catch up on me and hit me like a fucking viper. Yeah, that's what happens. That's what that feeling is, where I'm like, I don't know what to do. So Madhouse is the problem. I mean, it's not the problem. We just don't have the same audience. That's the only thing. We just don't have the same audience. You know, the people that like watch Madhouse, they're not into what we do, and the people who watch us, a lot of them aren't into Madhouse. Some of them are. You know, some of the people you'll notice here have been in Madhouse, but there are a few that aren't. So that's one of the things. But like I like Madhouse. I've been watching it a lot recently, and I am really, really enjoying it, to be fair. Their content's fucking, it's crazy, it's unhinged, and I genuinely, be honest with you, I fucking love it. It's unique.
Yeah, I like the uniqueness factor of it. Even though I'll be honest with you, I'm not a fan of Mr. Jaffe. It's not like I have a problem with like how he acts or who he is. I don't know. I don't really vibe well with him. It's just kind of like it's like a preference thing. And like out of respect to him, I'm sure he does a great job and whatnot with this show and whatnot. But as a person, I don't know. I don't think I vibe well with him, I guess you could say. He doesn't seem like the kind of person I would hang out with, to say the least. So you, however, I love you, man. You're the best.
I mean, I you know, each to their own. I get on with him. I think he's a funny dude. Having more of a one-to-one conversation. I had one with him the other day, and it was good. It was nice to actually chat to him and like actually get to know him. I genuinely like. I was like, oh, you know what? I like this dude. It's great.
Fair enough. There you go.
Tech said, do a poll to see if they're viewers of Madhouse. That's actually an interesting one. I want to know. You guys watch Madhouse.
Speaking of which, make sure to watch Cafe. they're doing great recently. They made they actually got featured on YouTube, which was pretty freaking cool. Literally happened today. They made like over or not made. They had like over 1,500 viewers, you know, concurrent viewers that were like naturally growing up to that point. So that was their peak. So that was pretty cool of them, you know. Hopefully it happens to us. That'd be pretty cool. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Pretty dope. Yeah, it's not hard to believe that it's 80%. I mean, come on. Well, it's 22 votes. Never mind. But like, I would be surprised if it's 80% because like they're all being redirected. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, like, I think it'll be less than that overall, but like, it's still a nice amount of people that also enjoy it. Like, yeah, in terms of like shows that like, you know, a lot of people saying they don't watch like Milkers or Queens. Yeah, I think they're the two I usually skip out on. I only watched Milkers today because of the fact I saw the stream time, which was 27 minutes. I was like, oh, fucking hell, I need to watch this. I 2x speed it, so I added it in like, you know, like 14 minutes or whatever, 13 minutes. It was just, yeah.
Yeah, so what are the main shows that you actually watch? Like if you had infinite time in the world and you wanted to watch certain shows,
I like
what would they
Aussie.
be?
I love Aussie. Aussie is awesome. I
Okay.
love Madhouse now.
Aussie?
I've really like going to enjoy Madhouse.
Madhouse?
Cafe I like, but it's too tame for me.
Okay.
They're just too normal for me, and that's like no diss towards them. I love what they do. They bring a refresh for the day, but my brain's too ADHD for like the pace that they are. Lolcow Live, obviously, just for peak retardation. I love it. Like, I hate these fucking tryouts at the moment, though. I think they're fucking stupid.
Yeah, I kind of agree, but I mean, teams gotta do something.
I get it, but like, I think focusing on refining the shows and that, like, you know, for example, I know we're doing our thing.
Come naturally, in my opinion.
We're doing good and stuff, you know, as good as we can. But I wouldn't mind having Keem, like, not coach us in a sense, but like, how do I put it in a way? Like, I don't want to come across as like ungrateful, because I am incredibly grateful. But what I mean is like, Keem in the terms of the Lolco universe is like Twitch. You get given a platform that is glorified, it's respected, and it's like it's there. You know, that people actively go to Twitch to see streamers. So hence, you know, Keem, big name, being like Twitch in a sense, and all these hosts go and do their shows, they start becoming streamers, and the viewers already there is populated, right? It's established. But there's not much else to help the viewers. And this makes me sound fucking really ungrateful, because I am really grateful, but I wouldn't mind just having a conversation with him like once a month on like stuff that I would like to like learn how to do, or know what he would like us to sort of focus on. You know what I mean? Like a once a month conversation for like 20 minutes or something, and just be like, you know, we have ideas for this. Like, do you know what you can do? If there's a way that we can make it better, if there's someone we can get in contact with, or like just like a little micro business meeting kind of thing. That's what I would like. I know it's asking a lot as well, because like the guy is like super fucking busy all the fucking time. But it's like, you know, that's what I would like. Ideally, that would generally be perfect for me. But again, I understand why he can't do that at the same time. That's why I hate bringing like talking about it in this way, because it makes me sound fucking super ungrateful. And believe me, I'm trying my best not to. But I would rather that than the focus at the moment being on making new shows with more people. Because the problem is like, excuse me, you got people who've never really dealt with online like this before, like, and I've done my fair share in the past with my streaming. Like, I've dealt with communities of people who try to be doxers, who try to be real lifers, who try to be like arseholes, or try throwing you under the bus, who try injecting artificial drama, who do stab you in the back. Like, I've been through that, and like, it's fucking, so I know how to deal with that now. I know how to sniff it out. I know who to fucking trust, and I know who don't. You know, some people may look at me as a little bit naive, but like, I know who I can keep like fucking close, and who to keep closer, so I know what the fuck they're doing. But for some of these people, they're coming in and they feel like they need to be the next big bad, the next Becky, which is a problem. Because when they feel like they have to be a Becky and they start artificially producing it and it doesn't work out, they end up feeling like, oh, I need to go extreme. No, I need to back out. I need to go extreme. And I need to go more extreme. And then you know what we have? We have a Twiggy. Twiggy's
Not
nothing
wrong.
special. He's not a
Not wrong.
psychopath. He's not a psychopath. He's nothing special. He's a dude that likes injecting artificial drama because he thought that's what would get him the views and the revenue and the money and the success. That's what I was. And it ended up being his own demise, right? So other people are going in thinking, oh, I could do Becky's job easily. That's what Twiggy thought, guys. That's what I'm telling you for a fact. That's what he thought. That he could do Becky's job of being like this love-hate kind of thing, where people are hate Dono and to fucking sass him. I'm just fucking saying. And I feel like we're going to get a little bit of a reputation with that with some of these fucking newer hosts he gets on. I'd like to think that won't happen. But at the same time, like, I don't know. That's my opinion on it. I'd much rather, like, at the moment, like, fucking just having a 20-minute discussion on stuff that you would like to see from us, or some stuff that you'd like for us to experiment with, or just to sort of like be like, okay, what do you think we can do to put us in a better perspective in the next period of time, kind of like that's personally my thing. I'm looping at the moment, so I'm gonna stop.
So here's my point of view, and I'm not saying I disagree with you. I just see it a little bit differently. So I appreciate the opportunity as well. Obviously, ever since the beginning, I'm just glad I got picked out because I was entertaining in some way. So it was nice to be given that opportunity. But with that in mind, having this show with the challenges that we have, having this show with the challenges that we have, I feel like we're proving a lot about our resiliency. I'm sure you can agree with that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think the way he's been doing it, being hands off, is perfectly fine by me. I'm the kind of guy that actually likes a manager that's hands off, because to me, it at least tells me that I'm doing a good job. I don't need to I don't need to get like some kind of reassurance or anything like that. Like if you're off my back, that means I'm doing a good job. And the moment that you start talking to me, that's the moment where something needs to improve. So if the formula is still working, then we continue with the formula. Is essentially how I think.
Yeah.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But here's the issue that I have with him, like engaging. If you were to engage, or if we are asking for something more out of him, we're 100% gonna go only in one route and one route only, and it's gonna be drama based because that's what it's his bread and butter. It's what he's amazing at. It's all he's ever done. It's pretty much his. It's literally that's his whole. What does it call it? That's his whole not character. Fuck. His product, I guess you could say. Like that's a product that he could sell the best, and he's good at it. But the problem is, like, let's say it's Madhouse. He can't help Madhouse. He can't tell them, okay, well, you're doing this very unique thing. I actually have some ideas for this very unique thing. No, he's still gonna redirect it to drama because that's just something that he's good at. That's the only issue that I have. You do a good job when it comes to drama. I'll say this to you directly, Nightmare. You do a great job when it comes to drama because you can engage with people, go after them, and stuff like that, right? Me, I'm sometimes pretty, and I'll admit this, I'm very removed. I'm like, all right, I'll let Nightmare go off. But if I agree with Nightmare, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be right behind him, 10 toes down, every step of the way. Even when a thing was happening between us and Ozzy, I didn't agree with your approach, but I agreed with the message. I was like, yeah, motherfucker. Of course I feel that way. We were getting fucked by Twiggy. Rastov was nothing but a pawn in that little game. And look, I know Rastov doesn't see himself that way because, he's the one running the show and whatnot. But, dude, you were being played, and we felt bad as well right afterwards. We were like, fuck, man. You got yourself in a position that we didn't want you in, and we got in it too, Yeah,
so I know you say about being hands off. I'd like... And I get that, but like I said, I feel like I'm fucking. I feel like I'm being greedy or ungrateful. I don't mean to come across that way for real. I maybe right. I don't know. I think it's more than just drama he's good at. I just think that's something that he's very calculated and is doing, like how to deal with drama shit. Like I can imagine other hosts going to him saying, "Oh, I have this fucking problem with this person. Like, should I do this?" And he's like, "Yeah. Go for it. Why not?" Because as he's always said, like if you have an issue with someone, don't waste it off live. Bring it up live. And I do completely agree with that for the basis that it is like, we have the words "lol cow" on the beginning of every show, which means we are part of the drama sphere. As much as some people may like to say, "Oh, I don't do this drama shit," sorry, but when you sign that contract, you're in the drama game. It is very fucking abundantly fucking clear.
That I'm not disagreeing with. That I'm not disagreeing with. I just don't want
there's other hosts
all of
that
our
have
content to be
expressly-
only that.
No, I know, but there's other hosts expressly
Yeah.
said I'm not into that. I don't do that.
Oh, okay.
And
I
I'm
see what you
like,
mean. Yeah, I'm fine being in the
sorry, but
drama.
You signed the fucking
I just don't want it to be
contract.
entirely all of our content.
My problem is that some of these newer hosts, because like we've already had it where they've just fucking popped in on our fucking stream and announced, which pissed me fucking off yesterday when that happened.
Mm.
And I'm like, I don't
Now-
fucking like that at all. I think that's fucking rude. That's disrespectful. I only ever pop onto a live straight away if I've ever been if I'm mentioned. Otherwise, I'll always go into waiting. And like, you know, I have really good rapport with Ozzy and Rastov, and I'm sure Rastov won't be absolutely fucking balls to the wall pissed if I dropped in the stream. But I won't do it out of respect. Again, unless he mentions me to come up, of course. But
Good
like,
night. Good to go now.
Hmm?
Good to go now. Saying good night.
Oh, good night,
I just
good-
want to say it back.
Good night. You have a great day. Appreciate you stopping in as always. But yeah, and like, I don't know, man. I just like fucking. I'm just not looking forward to the new shows that come in because it's gonna cause more fucking troubles than it's worth.
Here's
For the
here's
beginning.
where I'm going to
It
disagree
probably
with
will
you.
work because what he's been doing so far has worked fucking wonders. So I'm speaking on the outside perspective, and I'll probably get called a retard for it, and that's completely fine. I just feel like now probably isn't the time. Probably isn't the time, and maybe it's worth looking at smaller content creators than getting people who've never done it before at this point. But
Here's where I'm going to disagree with you. So as much as I want to agree with you that maybe the cast that he's looking for feels forced, like he's just grabbing random people and just like seeing what sticks. If it works, right? But I don't want to have this mentality where these are small time shows and we're beating them down. Because that's the same mentality that the other bigger shows had about us.
yeah, that's fine.
And I don't ever want to be the. We were persecuted as Tess. I know I keep using that word, but we were persecuted a lot for being the small show and not making enough money and all this other shit, none of views, right? I don't want to be that exact thing. I don't want to be the thing that we promised
No,
to
we're not.
combat against.
I don't mind newer shows coming in. I'm just concerned about people who have never fucking handled the internet before on this level and how they're gonna react to things.
It's the same thing they said about us, man.
Well, yeah, but the problem is we both have experience with it. Or years
Well,
experience.
yeah,
doing
well, us,
streaming.
but I mean,
You know
there's
what I mean?
other smaller shows that have the same issue or been told the same thing.
And that's fair. They're openly okay to have that basis. But I know how to deal with a retard. I deal with them all the time at work when I worked. I don't know, man.
By the way, we
I
have
don't know.
somebody in members waiting.
Who?
You okay with me grabbing or dragging? Grabbing.
Wait, what we got? Valentina's. Yeah, absolutely. Pop them up.
All right, popping up right now.
That's no worries. Valentina's. How the fuck are we doing today?
There was a delay. I didn't scared the crap out of me.
It's okay. You're all good. How are we doing today?
You're all good, man.
Have you? Damn, that photo.
Nice
Sick.
hair, man.
Hey, that's dope. All
Yeah,
right,
messy
okay.
hair gang.
Oh yeah.
Now Grim looks like shit. That's fucking cool shit. I love that.
Thanks.
Oh
Man.
fuck
How
you,
we
dude.
doing, man?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great.
You're good. God, he has such a
Yeah.
soothing voice.
What you got for us today, bud? Actually, no. Quick. First off, what's your opinion on these lolcow live tryouts? Tequila.
On the tryouts?
Yeah. One second.
So I
Quick
haven't-
advert. Sorry.
honestly-
Silver tequila 1800. For the people, by the
Nice.
people.
Why would you ask him a question and then do the advert like literally right in the middle of
I
him
completely
talking?
forgot it.
You're
I'm very
such a
sorry.
cocksucker. I
I'm sorry.
swear to God.
I'm sorry.
Money
Sorry, my
waits
friend.
for no man. Money waits for no man.
Exactly, especially when we're not even getting paid for it. I'm trying to get a sponsorship. Scrim's being a cunt.
You may need to increase his volume, by the way. He does sound a little quiet.
Is he quiet on the
right.
street? Okay, of course, man.
But about the tryouts, I haven't really watched any of them. I've heard people talk about them. I started watching Lolcow Live earlier today, and Mr. 77 was one of them. And I was like I was in the call when he had that whole like drama that one morning. I was just there and I witnessed it all, and it was my first call ever on the server. Best
Oh,
experience I've ever had joining.
wait. So
Discord
you're
server
new to
call.
the Discord?
I was like a couple months ago.
Okay. Oh, and
No.
your first experience was Mr. 77. My condolences. for
Not
your
a good way to
sanity.
start. You're starting off all the way at the bottom, buddy.
So I forgot to mention that. So nerds Just a quick one because Grim hasn't watched live. Sorry, my friend. Nerds Grim. Apparently, big the fuck out of Mr. 77 said he's a really, really funny dude. He'd be perfect for fucking Ozzy. Like, I don't know why the fuck they're going with Shock Mouse. They should go with Mr. 77. So Keen before live went up, tagged Mr. 77 and said, "Get your ass in fucking live. You're good to go on live now." Mr. 77 got brought up. Obviously, was very fucking boring. He made a joke about fucking someone's dad. Not original. I've made jokes like that since fucking COVID. I love making jokes about shagging people's dads. And then he wasn't entertained, so Keem got rid of him. And fucking Buggy, he was told Buggy to be nice, and he kicked him, and he goes, "He's good? He's good? What the fuck? You said he was funny." And Keem goes, "Well, that's what Nerds Entertainment is," and then did a sly jab at Nerds. So Mr. 77 got pushed into a tryout and fucking sunk like the Titanic, brother. It was fucking hilarious. And he mentioned the Lady Boy as well. But
out of all the people, you pick Mr. 77. Come on,
dude.
Like, this guy is fucking weird and unhinged.
Sorry, my friend. I just had to give Grim a little bit of low because I completely forgot about that fucking retardation that happened.
Oh, no, you're
Also,
fine,
before you say something, sir, Nusu with the 2 Canadian, Bruggs looks different.
That's not.
That is. I don't.
Okay.
I think that's racist. I'm
Nusu,
pretty sure that's
Jesus fucking
racist.
Christ.
Jesus Christ, Nusu.
He doesn't look like a Mexican mother. Be nice, okay? That's our inside joke with Bruggs, by the way, my friend. Okay. Anyway, as you were saying, my man. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no, it was just I started watching it, but the tryouts, they just aren't really something that I'd watch personally, but I know a bunch of other people enjoy watching it. I literally pick and choose by the title what I'll watch, but then like 9 times out of 10 I get tricked. So it's especially with Queens, like not with live, it's mostly just Queens. They'll trick me. It's constant trickery. So I just don't really watch Queens anymore.
The only time, oh my god, this is gonna sound not selfish. What's the word I'm looking for?
Just out loud.
I can't think of the word right now.
Say it.
But like I really enjoyed doing like the tryouts when it came to the for Lockout Court. Whenever Lockout Court was becoming a thing, like I was hoping that everyone else would do the same, not the same gags that I did, but like the same level of like effort. I don't really know. Like, I didn't really have a computer at the time because my computer was broken. I had to like buy new RAM and stuff like that, and I didn't have the money for it. And so I was using my laptop, and I was in my garage, and I was in my garage where not only did I have like shitty lighting, shitty camera, but it was really fucking hot in a fucking suit. I was 3D printing in that same room, bro. There was so much shit going on that I still made it somehow work, try to be funny and whatnot. I just don't understand why. This is what bothers me about the tryouts. If people put the same amount of effort that they're willing to put into the show if they do get the show by just, throwing gags, trying to make Keem laugh, trying to make the audience laugh, instead of just like try-harding, like saying, "I will punch a wall right next to me for free." Like, oh my god, dude,
that guy
come
was a
on.
retard.
Like, now it's just like shock, what was it called? Shock jock or whatever the fuck it's
Shock value.
that shit is called? Shock value, yeah, that shit. It's just like, oh my god, that's cringe. Like when you try too hard and you're not like letting it become natural with your humor. It doesn't even have to be humor. You can be interesting too. But there's just people in this that I notice that are viewers who, when you're okay, this is how I see the world. If you're watching a show, or if you've ever watched entertainment in your life, you'd at least like gather something from it and then apply it in some way. Like I've watched Keem almost my entire life. And I've watched, as well as like other, entertainment channels, and I've gathered some things from it and took some tidbits, right? And then applied it in some way. Like if you're talking, you want to have some inflection in your voice. You want to talk like this, not monotone all the time and not have any sort of like semblance of important things to say. Like there's things like that you need to take consideration whenever you're hopping on. You want to sound interesting, right? Engaging in some sort of way, right? That kind of stuff. That's what I don't understand. That's where people lack the most.
Yeah, that was like, I thought about going on to the tryouts thing, but I just have an issue with like going up there. It's just like too many people watching at the same time.
Who cares, dude?
I get it.
I mean, if you're uncomfortable about being judged by the internet,
I get it. Like,
bad, but
it is intimidating knowing there's like several thousand people watching you. No, Graham, fucking Shut up. It is intimidating. It is intimidating knowing that there's like several thousand people watching you and judging you if you make a tit out yourself. I get that. I was the same. My first time ever being all like on camera in lolcow, like the lolcow universe was on Rewind, and it was the stream where Rastov admitted to punching a baby, and I was on my phone, and I was just like shaking like fuck. And it was just the nerves knowing there were that many people watching. I still had a fucking great time with it. It was the start of a beautiful storyline into me getting a host, which I had no intention of ever getting. But like, it was just like, it was like a surreal moment.
Yeah, I mean, it all worked out in the end.
For real.
It did. I'm glad I'm get to work with this beautiful bastard. No, but like, I don't know. Whenever I first hopped on, because that was my first time ever hopping on. It was court. Or doing the tryouts, I guess. I've never been on camera, never done streaming or any kind of stuff like that. Wait, what? Grim made multiple appearances before he got a show? I did not. I've never appeared on a show. Or I've never appeared before the tryouts. Tryouts, like after tryouts, then I started appearing on shows. I've never shown my face on the internet other than that. I've always been a lurker my entire life, so that's actually not true, Nusu. But yeah, like that was my first time encountering it. And I'll be honest with you, and maybe everyone's built different, right? And I understand where you're coming from. Like when you stand in front of a crowd, you get like stage fright or something like that, right? It's kind of like that effect, except you don't actually see them. But I've never had that feeling. Like for high school, I remember I would our guidance counselor. Weapon.
This isn't about you, Grim. It's about this man right here.
I'm sorry. I wanted to give some tidbits, but cool. That's fine.
No, it's okay.
I'm joking. Carry on. Carry on, Grim. I'm only joking. You guys.
I remember whenever I was younger in high school, our guidance counselor, she was deathly afraid of like hopping up there and like actually doing the award ceremony. And so she would always ask me to do it because I never had an issue, hopping up there and talking. Eventually it got to a point where her and I did it together. And once we did it together, then she got more comfortable. She was just like, oh, okay, I understand, like how to engage with the audience, I guess you could say, and not feel so intimidated. It's just people. It's just, they're the same as you, right? So I feel like whenever you have somebody who can at least comfort you to some degree, to get you up there and make you feel more confident, I feel like that usually helps out people. Because for me, my little bit of comfort was Beans. Beans was behind me while I did the lockout court thing, and I felt comfortable because of that. And look. And it was also my first time seeing like an internet personality and talking to them, engaging with them directly, and also with a large audience behind it. But I wasn't too scared about it because I had somebody there to comfort me as well. So this is what I would recommend. If you have anybody that you're close to that's perfectly fine with being on camera, or I can at least be there for you to make you feel more comfortable. If it is something you want to do, if you do want to try out, then try that. That it goes a long way. You don't think it makes a difference, but it really does. It really does.
Yeah. I mean, I've been on one other show. I went on Lolcow Tech Talk before it got changed.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like the third day.
Was that with Jaffe or Richard?
When Rich was still there.
Okay.
Richard. And I went on there like twice, but I was up there for like maybe a minute and a half, and then I was gone. They did not keep people up there for very long. But I mean, it was still fun. I'm not like complaining or anything. It was still enjoyable.
Yeah,
it was cool to get to talk to two people I've never spoken to before. They were like giant internet personalities.
Nusu mentions a good point as well. He's talking about how like I got given the chance and stuff after just doing appearances and stuff and just having a bit of fun with the hosts. Because like I said, my goal at the time was never ever to become a host. Didn't think that was ever going to happen. Didn't think he was looking for anyone. It was just to go up and have a bit of fun while I had spare time. And, it just me doing my natural shit, and that's what led to it. Now that's what I recommend for people to do. I don't think going up and people having this idea of doing a fucking retarded skit or like, oh, I'm gonna go up and just roast the shit out of Boogie, because Boogie don't give a fuck. That man is immune to fucking roasts. Okay, like what a fucking retarded thing to do. I just think it's dumb. If you're gonna go up, what I recommend is prepare for a fucking good bit of dialogue. I wouldn't talk about fucking what you would do. Why have you put up that poll for?
Tech Protect saying he is really quiet, so I wanted to see if that was true.
But
I wanted to see what
just,
people are saying.
Yeah, look, I can't turn up the fucking volume much more, I'll be honest with you. He's just a very,
Oh,
very
okay.
calm-spoken man, and that's fair.
I can turn up my microphone.
Go
Yeah,
for it, man.
try that because people are saying you're really quiet. So I want to make sure people can hear you.
I got you.
But like, you know, like what I would recommend is if you're gonna go up there, go up and just be prepared to have a good bit of open dialogue. I think that shares light on, because like it's all well and good to go up there with pre-planned jokes and stuff, but going up there preparing to actually, like, in a sense, do a show. And that's being able to actually have a good conversation, an entertaining conversation. Doesn't have to be filled with jokes. It can just be engaging. That's also spills so many things as well. And like, so many people are going for this fucking 99.9% are going for this weird shock value or this niche of, here's what I have that I experience and nobody else is experiencing.
So
But
oversaturated.
instead of just like fucking going for, this is me, like, you know, I like to do stuff like this, you know. Let's talk about this, by the way. This
Just be
is fucking
yourself.
crazy. Yeah.
That's interesting alone.
We talk about oversaturated content that's going on in the LCU that's already been discussed on Lolcow Live because you decided to tune in when you think you're like, oh, now's the time to like think, like, watch the episode, see what they cover, and you know, engage off that kind of thing. You know, like there's so many times where people like they won't watch a Lolcow live stream. The next day they'll do the tryout, and it happened to like 2 or 3 people. They get pulled up. And they'll go, oh, yeah, well, so what do you guys think about this situation? What, you mean the situation they covered 20 minutes ago or the day before? Like, come on, like, don't be fucking stupid. You know what I would
develop your
do?
own personality.
Dude,
if you could be just interesting.
If
have a
I
range
would
to
have
go a
gone
long
up
way.
there to trial right now, do you know what I would do? I'm like, oh, so like, you know, Elder Scrolls Oblivion's coming out. That's fucking insane. Like all this fucking remastering one of like Bethesda's most iconic games that really put them on the map. That's awesome. Did you know about like the fucking mod team that's been like working on basically remastering that? Like what's going to happen to them? Because like now it's basically redundant what they're doing. But then also at the same time, like Bethesda actually reached out to all the members of the mod team, and that's like a support message to basically be like, you know, we appreciate what you guys do. They gave every member of the mod developing team a free copy of the Oblivion remaster, which is, I'm surprised that no one has spoken about it yet, because that's a fucking wholesome thing for the gaming community, because the gaming community is so fucking toxic, especially with developers and crunch time and how they market it, to have like Bethesda give free copies to a fucking mod team, showing support to moderate to like mods who, like, bear in mind, most game companies don't even fucking acknowledge their existence. I think that's fucking incredible, because, you know, mods help keep games alive. Like, you know, for example, like fucking, how long has Elder Scrolls lasted? Do you think it's just because the game keeps getting re-released? No, it's because people fucking love the mods. You know what I mean? Like,
modding that game is amazing. It's just, you could make a whole other game just from downloading mods for it. It's amazing.
Yeah, like, dude, I cannot count how many times on my fucking fingers that I've played video games that have longevity because of the fact they have mods.
Yeah.
XCOM 2 is one. Skyrim is one. Civilization is another. Like, dude, the Warhammer, or I'm sorry, Total War, the Total War series. They have a plenty of games, a plethora. Like, even games that have just been around since like the early 2000s, and I'm talking about early 2000s, where the fucking graphics are shit. Yeah, people have fucking mods for that, and they remaster it in some way, or they add new content, and it somehow still has longevity. Like, I think we're becoming tech talk right now. We're talking about fucking video games. No, but like, I genuinely think game developers are missing out a lot of sustainability in a video game if you're not applying mods. Like, if you're not leaving it in an open ecosystem where they can do whatever the hell they want, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, the game is gonna die within like the next month or so, or it's gonna be irrelevant, right?
You
I
know?
genuinely, a game will last for years with mods. I promise you that. Skyrim did it, XCOM 2 did it, Civilization. I can go on. The list goes on, dude. It could be any fucking game.
Even recent games like Marvel Rivals, you can mod that game and like
What?
you can go into the files and like
How?
download skins
Yeah,
for your
skins,
for
man.
characters. You just put them into the files and it'll add it as like the default.
That's
skin.
real?
yeah.
Yeah, that's like a real thing.
As long as
And
it
they
doesn't
have
affect gameplay or hitboxes.
That's
they don't
actually
give a
kind of
fuck.
cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, and bear in
Yeah.
mind, like, they haven't taken any action on it yet, but like their whole thing of
They
the
shouldn't.
free-to-play game is cosmetics for purchase.
Oh yeah. To buy, yeah. Because
So the
that's
fact
how
they
else are gonna
haven't
make their
taken
money.
any
You know what?
serious
Okay.
action on it yet
can see
is
the
actually
argument.
incredible. And like, you know, someone mentioned a really good point. Activision are absolute cancers when it comes to fucking mod development teams, because they'll actively sue and shut down people that fucking remake COD games and add like cosmetic stuff on it, even before Call of Duty started getting anal with the whole fucking cosmetic store, which is fucking retarded, to be honest with you. One thing I wish Call of Duty never did, to be honest with you. But yeah, it's fucking nuts, man. It's fucking absolutely fucking
Crusader
insane.
Kings 3. Holy shit, yes. That shit is fun. Sorry. I read that, CJ. I love you. I love fucking strategy games. Actually,
Same.
what kind of games do you like, Valentine?
I'm into a lot of. I play really everything. I like roguelikes. I like rhythm games. Rhythm games are so fun. I love
What, like
rhythm
Beat
games.
Saber?
I used to play Beat Saber a little bit, but VR games aren't really my thing, to be honest with you. I
Fair
play
enough.
them
I don't blame you.
sometimes, but really
So,
like Devil May Cry.
Devil May
That
Cry is good.
Oh,
game's amazing.
you
Phenomenal
are a real
series.
one. Yes, sir. Devil May Cry. The same era of Devil May Cry and early God of War. That's where it slapped. That's where peak gaming was, dude. Oh,
Yes, it
thank you,
was.
Jaffe. Thank you again. You know, he's the one to thank for that because I played the shit out of God of War 1.
I completely forget that he made God
Yeah,
of
he
War.
made that shit, bro.
God
And
of
Twisted
War 1
Metal.
and 2.
That's awesome.
Devil May Cry, though, I fucking played the shit out of it when I was a kid. My God, that was like my OG arcade game. That was my shit.
I was
My
literally
God.
playing it earlier, bro. I was
Just a
playing Devil
hack
May
and
Cry.
slash. Just a classic hack and slash.
Yeah.
Ugh,
Not
so
enough
good.
of those get made anymore. It's a shame.
Yeah, they don't make them anymore. No. Well, actually, even if they did, which they did recently, like 2 years ago, the Devil May Cry 5, I think is what it's called.
Yeah,
I was
that was a
playing it
It's so
shit story.
it's not the
though.
same.
No, it's just
It's
shit
not
not
the
story.
same.
The story was wank.
This-
It's not the same.
But I
You know
mean-
what's a really good alternative though? I know it's not a direct alternative, but it gives you almost the same feel, like of nostalgia, or at least gives you the same feel of like it seems like a proper arcade game. Persona. Persona series has
Persona's
never
good.
changed. It's
Persona
always
5
been
is
fucking
great.
good every step of the way.
Persona 5
One
is
day-
I'll fuck it down that hill.
Persona
One day I
5 is
got really-
so fucking good.
Mhm.
So good.
Yeah.
I got really bored one day, and I looked up where to start in like the Shin Megami Tensei series. What was
Ooh,
the first
Paul,
game? And
stop.
I was like,
Mm.
and I didn't know how far back it went. Turns out the first game was on the NES. So
Yes.
I downloaded an emulator and I booted it up, and I started playing it, and I was like, oh wow, this actually, I'm kind of fucking with this. And I played it for like a solid 4 hours. I was like into it. It was like kind of actually fun. And I was
Bro,
like, man,
it's the exact same feeling that you get when you're playing Pokemon. Like you're like, oh my god, I want to play it on the Game Boy. Like, bro, it's like that every time. Sometimes I load up my fucking Game Boy or my DS Lite, and I'll literally pop in Pokemon Emerald because that was my absolute favorite Game Boy game of all time. Like it never gets old for me. And then if not that, then I'll play Pokemon Platinum on the DS. That shit. Nostalgia every time. It's fun. You never get tired of it. And it's not that it's true. It may be the same playthrough every single time because the same Pokemon, same gym leaders, and all that kind of stuff. But it's the fact that this was like peak Pokemon at the time. Like they invented like new systems. Like for example, the Emerald, it may sound small, but it was revolutionary at the time. The fact that the cartridges themselves had like a tiny battery inside, because of the fact that it was always running the clock. So whenever you were putting berries down, like you were planting a berry and you would come back the next day, it was already grown. Like
so cool.
literally it was running the game while you were not playing the game. Like I don't think you realize how fucking insane that is. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just think about that.
Right. So what's your guys' favorite game? The chat's been like fucking going over their favorite game of all time. So what would you guys say is your actual favorite game?
I'll let him go.
The Binding of Isaac.
Beans loves that game so
It's a great
much, bro.
game.
Oh my god.
Why is it your favorite game?
Edmund.
So I started playing it when I was in like maybe middle school. I was in like 6th, 7th grade. I saw some YouTuber play it, and I was like, yo, that's awesome. That looks really fun. And I got it on my Xbox, just like base edition. And then as the years went on, I slowly got more DLC as I beat more of the game. And now on my Xbox, I have like all the characters unlocked and everything. But I still don't have everything unlocked. It's
Yeah.
so much.
There's so
Did you watch
much to that
Northern
game.
Lion?
Who? Northern
Northern
Lion?
Lion?
I've watched a few of his videos actually, yeah.
Okay. I was wondering if he got you into that. Okay.
But the person I actually watched play it, I think his name was, what was it? I mean, I really can't remember. It's been a
I know
long
the big
time.
free gaming YouTubers of the time were like playing it a lot. You know, your Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, PewDiePie. They were all like
Yep.
I
playing
might
the
have
fuck
watched
out
one
of
of
that
them play
game.
it too, though. Yeah, for sure. I definitely watched one of them play it, though. Because I watched
What's yours,
them.
Nightmare?
Fuck, it's a hard one. It really is a hard one.
For real?
Yeah, because like there's so many that are like top tier. Fuck, I don't even know, man. Like the thing is, see, with video games for me, there's such a huge part of like they were such a huge part of my day to day when I was younger. And like, you know, I'd be playing like there's so many I'd sunk so many hours into, like the original Star Wars Battlefront and Battlefront 2 as well.
Ooh,
I put
stop
so
playing,
many
boy.
fucking hours into
Oh.
those fucking games. And like, you know, that was on
Dude.
console. I got the second one on console. The first one I had on PC, but the second one I had on console. And it was just fucking, it was just batshit insane looking at it and like playing the same shit. And that was even without mods, you know. I wish I had mods on it at the time. It would have been fucking crazy. You know, Crash Bandicoot as well. Like one of the first games I played in the PS1. Like pure fucking childhood nostalgia. I genuinely, I don't even know if I could fucking dare pick one. Like the Infamous series, the first one especially.
Ooh, Infamous
fucking
1
game.
was fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
They ruined it on the second one, in my opinion.
The second one could have been
But-
better, but like the first one was fucking absolutely god tier.
Fucking fire.
Phenomenal
Absolutely amazing.
storyline, you know, like there's so many that like break the element of what is the standard game, like what is gaming as a standard metric, and then like these games come in and you're like, holy fucking shit, like it's just fucking broken everything you thought you understood about gaming. It's fucking incredible. But I genuinely don't know if I have a favorite. I don't know.
Damn. That's kind of disappointing, man. I genuinely thought you would have one.
Let me think for me. Do you want to go over
Alright.
yours and I'll
Yeah, I'll have my take. If oh my god, Cat Dragon just mentioned something that you unlocked something in my fucking brain. Okay, hold up. All right. My absolute favorite game, and this is just because of the amount of time that I spent on it. That's how I dictate like that is my absolute favorite. It's gotta be XCOM 2. That is one of the few single player games that I have over 1,000 hours on. Like, I've spent that much time playing that game. I play the same run over and over again. It feels like a different experience every single time. It never gets old. I love the storyline with the, you know, aliens taking over the Earth and you have to fight back, you know. And it just doesn't get old for me. And it always feels like a different experience every time. And you get attached to the characters that you make as well, you know, and you know, see them fight in real time. And the graphics were really good at the time and, you know, whatever. If we're going to say just based off of that, Shadow of the Colossus, that shit unlocked something in my brain that I never thought I had. When I saw Cat Dragon say that, I was like, oh my god, yes, how could I forget? Because I was originally into Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter, I spent way too much time playing when I was a kid on the Wii. I would play it all the time. It was one of my favorite games. Monster Hunter Tri was the first ever Monster Hunter game I ever touched. And then when I got into Shadow of the Colossus, it almost felt like the same exact experience. But it scratched an itch that I never thought I had, which was like the emotional value that you have from killing the monsters. I never had that fucking feeling when I played Monster Hunter. Shadow of the Colossus, bro, I don't know what it was, but it felt like there was some more humanity behind them. Like, it felt like an actual thing I was killing, you know? I don't know. Like, that shit made me, like, not cry, but, like, you were, like, on the verge of tears. You were like, damn, it's like, I just took a life. Like, you're looking at your hands like, I did these hands, you know, like that type shit. Oh my god, it was fun.
I have one. It's quite. I think it's quite controversial because I think both are literally perfect, so I'll have to put both into it. The Last of Us series.
Don't spoil it. I just
Single-handedly-
started playing
No,
them.
right. So the game single-handedly is the best story I've ever played in my entire life. There is not a single story that can compete with it, in my opinion.
I disagree with you, but it is a good pick. I disagree with you, but it's a good pick.
It's genuinely
pick.
the way they do character development, the way they have the backstories of all these characters, the way the story progression is, the dialogue, infinite fucking dialogue, the look of the game, the feel of the game. Like, don't get me wrong, part one, like, even though it's been remade now, like, the hand-to-hand combat in the original didn't feel the best, and the shoot mechanics were a little bit like
It was clunky.
But it was also because it was designed to be, in a sense, because they didn't want you to just go around shooting shit. They wanted you to be strategic. Whereas the second one's much more like action-packed combat, and and much more like fucking like balls to wall shooter. And part 2 had such a fucking phenomenal rounded story to sort of end the story. And like a lot of people hated it. They said it was a fucking woke game or whatever. I don't give a fuck what people think about it.
Who gives
I'm
a
not being
fuck,
funny.
dude? Grow up.
I think the most perfect way to introduce, like, for example, like one of the things I love about it is the way they introduce like the trans character. And it's literally the only way you would know that is on the Skybridge scene where you're playing and Abby and Lee are having a conversation, and there's one bit of dialogue that reveals it. For like the entire game, there's literally one bit of dialogue that you can literally ignore and like just as you're looting. And that's what that's what I love about that game. It's the way everything in it is so like it's real feeling, right? It's not like when a character gets introduced, they don't go, "Hi, my name is this," blah blah blah, kind of thing as an introduction. It's as if like they live in their life, which is what I love about the Game of Thrones series, for example. The Game of Thrones was a phenomenal series to me because they didn't just introduce every single fucking character like you've never seen them before, like they've never seen each other before. No, they introduced them as if they've always been around and they've always known this person. They've always known this person was the king. Because of course they have. They were living in this land. Why wouldn't they know? Of course they have. They work for this person. Why wouldn't they know who they are? Why would they have to introduce them in such a way? And that's what I love. That's what I love about that game. That game just did such a fucking phenomenal job. And literally the way the story had me feeling, because I played them both back to back. Because when the part 2 came out, my friend, my ex-manager, literally fucking gave me the 2 games to play. He was like, "You need to fucking play them." He's like, "I've just finished the second one. It's just come out. I finished it. Here's the 2 of them. Give it a go." And I did a grounded run on both of them, straight off the fucking bat. And legit, like, I had to take 2 weeks away from like any story-driven content or any series because I was so like emotionally like just fucking boom by that. I just I couldn't process anything. I had to recover from it. I was so like impacted by the story and like I'm obsessed with that franchise.
One thing, so I can let Valentine talk, because I just want to get it out of the way. Great storyline. If we're gonna talk about great storylines here, all right, we're gonna play this little game of storylines. Red Dead fucking Redemption 1 and 2. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I cried when John Marston died, bro. I could not. That was the only game I've cried. Only game. I fucking lost my shit.
Phenomenal stories, but like, still Last of Us for me. They are phenomenal stories.
I'm sorry.
But nah,
sorry. We're gonna have to disagree.
Personal favorite storyline games, but it has multiple endings, so you never go through the same story once, you know? If you don't do the same things every time. But Cyberpunk 2077, for me, I downloaded it, I started playing it. Only game I played for the next like 3 days straight. It was just only Cyberpunk. It's like one of my top favorite games ever. It was so fun.
Cyberpunk.
I never got to complete it.
I love the game. The story is pretty good, to be fair. But like, even though you do have the somewhat different endings, I didn't like really catch the quests as well. Were like majority, if they weren't main story, they were really fucking boring. Some of them were like kind of funny, but like if it wasn't main story related, they were really fucking dull fetch quests or kill quests. That's all they were.
Ooh. You know who did it the best when it came to like cyberpunk-esque games? I'm not gonna say cyberpunk-esque, but you know, games that are pretty similar to that, like first-person shooters. Borderlands, they did it the best. They did it the absolute best. Borderlands 1 and 2, fucking immaculate.
Fucking terrible.
Killed
games.
it. Whoa.
Fucking terrible games.
Borderlands 1 and 2.
Borderlands. I hate
Borderlands
that.
1 I need you to repeat that to the mic.
I fucking hate the Borderlands franchise. I wish it was never fucking invented.
You need to go TOS. You need to go TOS.
You first, fucker.
Borderlands 3, awful. Borderlands 1 and 2, classics.
Fuck off.
I could easily go back to that game and enjoy every fucking
terrible.
bit.
Do you want me to tell you why it's fucking terrible? I had the
Oh my
pre-sequel box set given to me for free, where I had 1 and 2 in the pre-sequel. I
You
started
did 3 and you still didn't enjoy it.
Shut up. I started playing the fucking pre-sequel. I got about an hour and 45 minutes into it. On console, my fucking save got corrupted. I thought, fuck this game. This game sucks. I'm never playing it again. Never touched the game since. Never touched any of them. Fucking fuming. An hour
I think I might crash
45
out.
I wasted on that really slow fucking shit intro. That wank intro. I haven't listened to that stupid droid that wants to be R2D2 fucking clap nonce or whatever his fucking name is.
Claptrap?
Yeah, whatever his fucking
Wasn't
stupid
the
name
fucking
is.
wasn't the
Fuck that
best
guy.
part of that game? What do you mean?
Yeah, he's a rip-off of R2D2, bro. Shut the fuck up.
No,
Yeah,
it's not.
nah, bro.
R2D2
Get the
doesn't
fuck,
even
bro.
fucking
You're
Nah,
actually
dude, you're
retarded.
fucking dumb as fuck,
You're
bro.
actually
He wants to
retarded.
be R2D2 crossed with fucking Wally, bro. Get back to
Oh
your
my
fucking Disney
God.
shit, bro.
R2D2, what the
Dude.
fuck? Have you ever heard R2D2 or Wally say a single, like, coherent sentence in your life?
Doesn't matter.
Thank you.
I'm glad they didn't, because if they did, they'd probably sound like that fucking clap bitch.
The amount of references they made in the
Clap
video
back at that,
games
Grim.
too, like for example, whenever they made the Hobbit reference or a Lord of the Rings reference, with like you have to take the ring and walk all the way to the fucking end of the game and drop it into the fucking volcano, bro.
I don't care. The
I can't
intro,
believe
I'm
you.
sorry, the intro was so fucking exhaustingly long for a tutorial about being a first-person shooter. Why is
Fighting the ice beast?
I don't care.
Oh God
No,
forbid.
no. But the intro, like the introduction to pre-sequel, the tutorial was stupidly long for a first-person. Who the fuck has a tutorial for a first-person shooter for a starters? Why? It's a first-person shooter.
Why would you
If
not?
you've
What
played
the fuck,
one,
dude?
you've played them fucking all. They're literally the most recycled fucking game franchise on the planet. First-person shooters. Don't fucking even argue with me on that. It's a
I'm
literal
gonna
fact.
crash out.
It's a
I'm
literal
gonna crash out.
fucking
Literally
fact.
every first-person
So the
shooter
fact
has a
that their
fucking tutorial. What do you mean,
is
bro?
over a fucking hour long is pathetic. It's weak. It's shit. That game franchise is fucking arse, mate.
You know, honestly,
It's not
I
even a
think-
skill issue, Vintage, and that's a retarded take. And I'll tell you why. I fucking love first-person
Voltage.
shooters, and I've played whatever the fuck. I don't give a fuck. I fucking love first-person shooters, and I love the graphic design of Borderlands, so I thought I'd really enjoy it. And I was like, you know what, I'll actually give it a go. Fuck it. Always said I'd give it a go. I never did. I'll actually do it. And then when I played it, I was like, you know what, it's not so bad. It's all right. This intro's fucking pissing me off. The story, I don't give a fuck. And then, like, the tutorial was going so long, and then my save got corrupted, and I thought, you know what, fuck this game. I'm not playing it anymore. Because I'm sorry, if
I
your
can't-
save is getting corrupted on a fucking brand new fucking console, might I add, which, by the way, I've never had an issue before or since that. That's a fucking game mechanic problem there. Dude, something fucking wrong with that franchise. It needs to be shut down. The fact they're making a new one is a fucking joke.
Valentine's. Final thoughts before we send off the show, because this is I don't know if I could stand another fucking
I
minute
don't give
sitting
a
right next
fuck
to this
what you
fucker.
can stand, to be fair.
Nightmare.
You're disgusting.
But why can't you just admit it's a good game? It's not for you. No, because I don't think it's a good game. I think it's a terrible game. You know what? Something called a fucking opinion voltage.
We're canceling
I don't
Nightmare.
know if you're fucking
We're
born
doing
in
it.
Russia or something where you're not allowed to have a different opinion.
Cancel Nightmare
But
2025.
anyway, as I was
Cancel
saying,
Nightmare.
well, shut the fuck up. As I was saying, I don't know if you were born in fucking Russia where you're not allowed to have a fucking personal opinion, but that's my fucking opinion. I think the game's arse and it should get cancelled. I'm taking this very personal. Dude, have you ever heard of a personal opinion? I'm allowed to be fucking passionate about it. Like, what a fucking absolutely retarded take that you have. Like, fucking, yeah, suck the balls of the developers that fucking sunk it in. Way to phone it in, dude. Fucking retard. We'll change your
Last
name to
word,
fucking
Valentine.
clown from now on. Last words, please, buddy.
I don't really. I have no follow up to that one. You know what? You have your opinions, man. I don't want to fight you on it.
GG, that would be a terrible mistake.
I've
Valentine.
Yeah.
Valentine, we're happy to have you on here. Honestly, I know you didn't really get to see too much, so sorry for that. We'll definitely do a better job of that because I was definitely yapping a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
But
okay. This is pretty fun.
we
News to you,
no,
right?
we appreciate you hopping on, dude. Please come back again. But we'd love to have you on again.
For reals.
I definitely will.
Have a good one, bud.
Have a
All
great
right.
night.
And if you do apply for the
Have a good bro.
shows and you go for the thing, good luck on that, okay?
Thanks, man.
For real,
No worries.
best
Have
of
a good one.
endeavors. That guy was really cool. I actually like
He's a
that
cool
guy.
dude. He's a cool dude. Very mellow.
Bro, he's so chill.
Grass-fed
Like I would
egg on you,
100%
dude.
want him back. I would not be against him having a show or anything like that. It'd be a very relaxing show. It'd be like fucking cafe type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. How do you want to end it? This has been a great stream. I
I've
fucking
enjoyed
enjoyed
today's
it.
stream. It's been very mellow.
I had a lot of
though.
fun.
It's been mellow. We have to start a war. We're going to start a war against Cafe.
Yeah, war exclusive time.
So we're going to start a war against Cafe. Fuck those guys. They drink coffee. Coffee's a really good drink, but they made me hate that drink. So now all I can drink is Pepto-Bismol because that's more.
No, you're by
fucking-
yourself in that
That's
war.
less insufferable than their content. I'm joking. I love cafe.
You're a piece of shit. I can't say that.
Oh, fucking Grim's such a vagina. I love it.
Shut up.
Anyway, fucking guys, to everyone that's donated, been viewing, like the stream. I hope you guys have been liking the stream, by the way. I keep forgetting to mention that because Grim just be fucking yapping for 2 hours. I barely had a word in edgeways, to be honest with you. It's fucking insane. You guys
You're
are
such
fucking...
a piece of shit.
You just interrupt me to prove my point. Amazing. Anyway,
Oh my
fucking... you fell for the bait, you retard. To everyone, you guys are fucking amazing. We really appreciate you. The Alcavo guys. We love you guys a bit, and we can't wait to see you guys in the next test show. Grim?
I am nothing but happy about this community. I love you guys. You know,
fucking
even the
dick,
people
bro.
that hopped in to actually talk to us today. I know it's only Valentine, but still, I appreciate anybody that has the audacity or the temerity, the goal.
The audacity?
Yeah, the
Who are
audacity,
you?
the temerity, the goal.
Fucking hell, he's looping.
To hop on the show because I know it takes a lot of it takes a lot out of people.
Tech
'cause
for
they're
tech.
just like,
That's
"Oh,
not
I'm
even a
fucking-"
fucking funny joke, dude. I will never play that game. You don't have enough money in that bank account, buddy. I'll say it as it is.
It's a good game. You'll
5
enjoy every minute of it.
5 digits.
Shooty McShooty face. So, but yeah, no, I had a lot of fun. The conversations were fucking fruitful, of course. Donations, we really appreciate the donations. We really do, guys. You guys have been nothing but absolutely crushing it. You know, helping us try to move forward. Test. We're gonna prove to Keen that this is a capable show. You guys enjoy the show. Clearly, you guys are staying up till 4 a.m. again. 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's fucking late as shit. Okay. So again, we appreciate you guys. Make sure to buy the merch if you're interested. It's lolcow.co. Make sure to click on test. We have we're gonna be releasing our own custom merch eventually. But as of right now, we got the hat, we got the t-shirt, we got the jacket. If you have any of those, send a picture to
They can
either me
fucking
or
see,
Nightmare.
brother man, you're looping. Also, guys, we need applicants for this
I'm not
fan
looping.
art on Friday. We need more applicants. There's not enough. We need more. If you guys have any fan art that you've generated or made, fucking pop it in. This Friday, we're going to be reviewing it, and the winner is going to be put on our first bit of custom LOLCOW test merch. You know what I mean? That's going to be fucking insane. So I need to get you guys need to get on the fucking ball with this one, all right? Come on now. Go on.
I was looping.
I know, I was just taking the piss.
Okay, I was like, was I? All right. But yeah, no, we appreciate it, guys. That was pretty much it, honestly. I'm just thankful, you know.
Fuck you, CJ. Take that fucking back. I do not look like a fucking extra from Borderlands. Eat my asshole. Anyway, we're going to end the stream now, guys. We love you. Appreciate you. Take care. Bye. Also, Borderlands fucking sucks. I hate the developers.